and ahoy to you mateys, and merry festive season to you all. Welcome back to Corsair's Cove and our Candlekeep Christmas adventures. Today we will be continuing part 2 of the Scriveners Tale. And you can see I have some wonderful people arrayed around me. And I think we should go around and introduce everybody. And because... Josh is directly above me, so you, darling, can go first.
Oh, thank you, lovely. Ahoy, everybody. I'm Josh the Pirate. You can find me here on my channel, Corsair's Cove, where I run D&D and other RPG-related games with my lovely wife, Karen, the Mother of Bunnies, and all my splendid friends. But, you know, you're already here. You probably know most of those things. It's really nice to not have to be in the hot seat. I'm just a player today. Today I will be reprising the lovely Dolf the Red, my Warlock Barian. He's just one of Sanders' little boys. His patron may or may not be the Scarlet Sage of the Solstice. Yeah, it's probably fine. Don't worry about it. He's lovely. Dolf just loves kids, in a nice way, and delivering presents to said children, again, in a nice way. And, anybody who treats children improperly receives the unpleasant end of his candy cane. That's me.
Wonderful. Next, we have the lovely Jack Squarepeg.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jack Squarepeg. You can find me on all the social media garbage under the same name. I'm a professional GM, and you can find me on my Twitch channel and YouTube doing tabletop RPG edutainment and the occasional video game potluck. And you can hire me if you like for professional game master stuff, because my business is up and live and you can check it out. It's dungeonmasterondemand.com.au. I've done a whole bunch of stuff in my time, but now it's my fault if it fails. So maybe hire me and shit if you like. Yeah, but I've done all sorts of stuff. I've done weddings, I've done bucks parties, I've done birthdays. I want to do a wake. That'd be dope. But
That'd be fucking awesome.
Figure out how that would work. Yeah. I think that'd be a great
D&D wake would be
feather
amazing.
in my cap. Yeah, it would.
You do something like
if the deceased is down for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, full on dungeon crawl. Full on dungeon crawl, and depending on like what people find during it, it determines how everything gets divvied up.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's a great idea.
There's no will. There's only a D&D campaign.
Full PvP. Winner gets my
entire will. That's a great idea for a short film.
I am your GM and the executor of Matthew's will.
Holy fuck! I might have to write this short film, guys. This is genius.
Yes.
Instead of it being like you must be in a house at midnight, you have to play D&D for 8 hours. No. Anyway,
the entire
I failed my investigation check, and now I don't get any part of the inheritance.
Yeah, Kata, you made the same joke I was about to make.
No,
I play a necromancer.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, you can find all those things and more at Jack Squarepeg, or you can find me on dungeonmasterondemand.com.au with my business partner Abby. We also shot a bunch of dumb memes for social media content, because apparently that's marketing now. So look forward to that. You can follow the socials on that.
Awesome.
Who were you playing tonight?
Tali, Fox Detective.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's basically
Full description.
Jess, you are next.
Hello,
It occurs to me very briefly, Jess, sorry, that the entire party are animals tonight. We've got a reindeer, a fox, a cat, and a spider, which is excellent.
Yeah, a very similar thing did just occur to me. That's why I was like, ooh, I was wondering if you thought the same thing. Yes, we are, in fact, all animals. Probably. I am playing Mrs. Claus. She is a half-orc druid. She does prefer to cut about as a small white cat. You may call her Snowball. Do not be fooled. She is a bitch. She is vicious. She does not like you. I don't care who you are. I will bite you. I will scratch you. Sorry.
Not sorry.
Yeah, that's Mrs. Claus. I'm Jess. I don't know what side of me you're on. You're on this side. Zach's other half. We are together an invasive, malignant disease infesting your channels.
I've heard all these terms before.
We will be back. You won't know where, you won't know when.
And last but certainly not least, Zach.
Yes, hi, I'm Zach, or the Renegade Chicken, Jess's other half of this comorbidity, and tonight I'm playing a new character for the first time in a while, so I'm playing Pavuk, a character based on fun Christmas tradition I learned of the Ukrainian Christmas spider. So, yeah, he's gonna sound awful, but I promise you he's a nice guy. I swear.
Heard that before.
Lovely. Before we begin, Josh, since you're the control seat, could you move Tali's inspiration to Mrs. Claus, please? Unfortunately, Tali does not currently have an inspiration.
Give me your inspiration.
But Mrs. Claus does.
Mrs. Claus does.
We hit a follower goal while this was technically...
Oh, yeah!
Cool, thank you very much.
Also, if a lovely person in chat would like to roll me a d3, that would be great, and I'll tell you what it means shortly.
Yes.
I'm a little
Which is
bit
just an
scared.
! roll space the number 3.
Oh, hey, Kata.
So, before... a 2. Thank you to Catalyst. Interesting.
Can I have a long rest?
I have no context for what that means, and yes, you can.
Yay!
You
At
will
some
find
point in
out.
the last year, you have had a long rest.
Oh, see, I
get
hear
about one a
that,
year.
but also, yeah, true. But also, like, I don't trust myself to not just be snapped straight into this adventure from the last adventure.
Okay.
That'd be
That would
fun.
happen to Mrs. Claus, I think.
Now, before we get underway, I do want to do a quick serious thing. You may have heard that there was a shooting on Bondi Beach in Australia on Monday, which is obviously horrible, and there have been a lot of people injured. And I know when stuff like this happens, I wish I could do something. And what they have specifically asked for is for people to donate blood. The need will be ongoing. So even if you aren't able to donate this week, next week, the week after, please go ahead, book an appointment in January to donate. We will need blood donations like for at least a month, possibly even longer, to get our stocks back up afterwards and to help the ongoing treatment of those affected for now. So the link I've just...
Yeah. Thank you.
Like, obviously, it's most important if you're in New South Wales or in Sydney, but even if you're not, they are shifting blood across to New South Wales, particularly O-type blood. So if you are O-negative specifically, they'd like your blood, please. The link in chat is for the donor centre finder, so you can find out where you can go and donate and make an appointment to do so. You can also donate plasma more frequently if you would like to get in a couple of times. You can do a plasma donation instead.
There are a lot of calls for plasma specifically as well right now.
Yes. My sister does plasma. I'm not allowed to. I can't. So if you have some spare blood, fling it their way. They would
Don't fling
very
it.
much appreciate
Donate it officially,
Yeah.
safely.
Be
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't just fill a bag of blood and then fling it at the center. That
I was
won't
gonna
work.
say I'm getting like high school bullies in a movie, like
Carrie?
Yeah,
You're scary.
You carry, baby.
yeah. Let them collect the blood. You just have to turn up, and then afterwards they give you a juice and a cookie. It's really nice.
Nice.
And you get the warm glow of having done something positive.
And you get to
Your
feel
community.
lightheaded for a minute or two.
You do get to feel lightheaded for a bit,
Whoa.
which is why I'm not allowed to donate blood anymore.
Oh.
Now, before we continue with part 2 of the Scrivener's Tale, I would like to impose upon the squarest of pegs, the lovely Jack, to give us a quick recap of yesterday's adventures.
I like that Josh is shrugging, like that hasn't been my username for like 4 years. Okay.
No, it was just like I don't know. I could think of square pegs.
Oh,
A
challenge.
challenge.
Nah, it's all right. Who dares come for my throne? So when last we left our heroes, long story short, everybody, the various characters woke up in a conveniently nearby location for undisclosed reasons, inked with Elvish script, magical Elvish script, and also our shadows are missing. Clarification told us this isn't just new dope ink, not unlike this. It's also going to kill you at some point, which we were less than inclined about. So we decided that's not ideal. we'd like to work out a different solution. So we went. It sounds like I'm building up to a punchline of a joke the way I'm saying it. But so we went to various locations and we found out more information. And in the meanwhile, we ran into wizards riding giants who said, you should destroy the book and keep the princess from leaving. And Tali, the fox detective, said, sure, I would be open to hearing about your perspective. Would you like to hear about our needs and work out something in the middle? To which they responded, no, just do what we say. And we said, we'll get back to you. And they gave us 3 days. Same thing happened about 20 minutes later with the princess, the aforementioned princess mentioned in a book, the potential propaganda written about, which has something to do with the curses. And she said, you should free me. And my character said, would love to hear your perspective. Would you like to hear ours and find a mutual interest in the middle? No, do what I say. We'll get back to you. And so here we are, and the last thing that I believe happened was we met a woman who finally, when an offer was made of, you want this thing, we want this thing, shall we go for a thing together? She went, give me 35%. And Tali went, thank God someone's actually willing to negotiate about this. And so we were headed to the ruins to find out more about the book and how true it is about the evil princess that got jailed away and all of that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully finding a solution to the curse when Tali's compatriots disappeared and a bunch of furries appeared in front of them.
And
Yeah,
Leggy's...
it's happened to everyone
Yep.
at least once.
Yeah. Imagine a
Excellent.
boomer going to
Tuesday
a
at the
convention
Candlekeep.
hall just like, what is that? Bunch of furry suits. Anyway, yes, go on.
Excellent. I think that covers most of the important bases. So, let us begin.
Oh.
So, this is a teleportation within a teleportation. As our party sought the services of one Cherry Redvale to blamf them across to the ruins of Delambirion to find the haven of the Red Quill. But as they were teleported, they felt a strange sensation crawling across their skin. Not painful exactly, but definitely uncomfortable. Something that you wouldn't want. And unfortunately, Tali and Junior Jingles did not roll well enough to resist this.
That is true.
So that D3 was to see which one of our new arrivals would bear the misfortune of that.
That'd be me.
And it would. It would be Mrs. Claus. So Mrs. Claus, as you are yanked from wherever you happen to be hanging out to be dumped into this adventure, you feel this strange sensation crawling up your arm, winding around your bicep and then across your shoulder and down your back and spreading out. It's kind of almost itchy and uncomfortable. And as you are dropped to your fluffy white paws in the ruins of Delambirion, under an afternoon sun, if you look towards your right paw, you will notice that you have a tattoo winding up your arm. It's in fine, delicate elvish script, and it's winding around your arm and up across your shoulder and down your back, and it is expanded to cover 40% of your body. And Dolf and Pavuk?
Pavuk. Yep.
Pavuk. Dolf and Pavuk, you feel this sensation, but not nearly as intensely as Mrs. Claus does. You only have a 20% of your body covered in tattoo by the time you are dropped to your feet in Delambirion. So, the four of you stand amongst the ruins of what must have been a great city a long time ago. And possibly confused, possibly not. Either way, you are now extensively tattooed.
Now,
what would you like to do?
well, first of all, I'm trying to see who I remember. Zach is playing a new character, correct?
Yes, Sam.
All right. I think I've met Mrs. Claus before.
Mrs. Claus is currently appearing as a very fluffy, like long-haired white cat.
Is that a
she
regular
has
thing? I'm just honestly, it's been
Yes.
so long. I can't remember if we've interacted
It's her
before. I'm going to
preferred
assume we
form.
have.
I'm pretty.
I think you have. She probably scratched the shit out of you.
I don't remember that.
I'm
but
pretty sure you've
great,
met
so.
Dolf and Mrs. Claus previously.
You've definitely met
Dolf.
Dolf.
You can't have met
Yeah.
Dolf
Yeah,
is the
definitely
baby
met
Dolf.
back kids.
Yeah.
Pavuk is a
so I'll-
new recruit to the event, so you would not have encountered him before.
I see. Well, I see some familiar faces, and
Hello.
I will. Oh, why does this this keeps happening? Hello. Oh, hey, Mrs. Close. And
Tali.
what does Gavel look like?
Okay. Pavuk looks like a spider. No
Pavuk?
humanoid features.
Sorry, I'm looking at it.
But
Pavuk.
the name is wrong, I
P-A-V.
think, possibly on Zoom.
Yeah, I'm looking at Gavel.
Oh, you're so right. Sorry, I did
Yeah.
change it on Zoom. I'll fix that.
I
But
can
yes,
change mine
you
too.
could see. Yeah, Pavuk literally just looks like a spider. Like maybe sort of only 3-4 foot tall, but sort of probably 4 or 5 foot wide by virtue of the way spiders are shaped. With an enormous kind of like round shaped thorax with sort of yellow dots on it. As there is just a large spider staring you down.
Ah, my God!
So,
Hello. You'll
is he
What-
with you?
you'll
Or-
hear like sound of like sleigh bells, and if you look around, it is Mrs. Claus's collar. She is getting ready to pounce on Pavuk.
Okay,
That's
so
a
not,
bug.
not with. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You might want to duck. 3, 2, 1, duck.
Claws out, big jump straight over
If
the top
I-
of him.
If I see the cat coming, I'll try the cat.
Turn around and get.
And just.
Do you
and
want
we'll just.
to roll for that one?
Okay, grapple.
Yeah.
I'm
I
very
love
good at
how
that.
I
so
couldn't
sure.
get
Can I use my
last night's party to
athletics?
start a fight, and now this night's party,
Immediate.
we've started a fight with absolutely no impetus whatsoever.
I got
Yeah.
a 25.
Is this an athletics roll?
Yeah.
Fuck, I got a 23.
Yeah, as Pavuk will just you watch like 2 legs kind of just snap up and catch the cat midair, and a third kind of just extends over and just gently pats the head of the cat.
She's
It'll
kicking
just-
and
it'll just
biting
sort
and
of like-
hissing and yowling. She is not impressed.
You're a spirited one.
Puts it down.
So
She will turn tail, nose in the air, walk back towards Tali, and just kind of bat at your leg on the way through for warning him.
I don't think we've met.
I don't think so either. Hello, darling. As you bat at her leg, I think she
Hello?
will.
He'll also stick one very long arm out towards you without moving.
Hello.
Live in the wood. Not the weirdest thing I've seen. Dolph, where you been, man?
Oh, you know, around.
All right, it's your busy season. I forget.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the silly one. Yeah.
So I don't know how you ended up here. I guess it's not important.
But I
because
don't
you're-
remember. I don't
Yes.
think I have gotten very drunk of late.
Yeah. So, long story short, I've got the same stuff. You are cursed.
Cursed? Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And you are also cursed.
I'm
Tali.
working
this is
on
not good.
it.
Uh-huh.
No, but at least we have a mutual interest, right? But you are standing in a ruin. I am here to investigate and figure out what's going on. I may disappear myself, so allow me to tell you everything, and I download everything that happened to them into
Oh,
their heads.
It would be a little useful because Josh deliberately didn't watch yesterday so that he has no idea.
Karen, would you like to give a not
I will give
frazzled
you
version of what I described in the recap? Yep.
cool. The cliff notes are yesterday's party, the day prior, had been given a bunch of books to kind of go through, work out what books they were and where they needed to be placed. One of them was the Scrivener's Tale, which Nathaniel briefly read aloud from in the process of sorting it. The next morning, they wake up with sick arm tattoos. Unfortunately, they are quickly, once this news is spread, they're summoned to Great Reader Telos Avoste's office, who's like, you guys are cursed as fuck. I'm so sorry. So, the guys did discover that the tattoo is magical. It gives you both benefits and disadvantages to having it. And the longer you have it, the more the tattoo evolves and expands, and eventually potentially kills you. So for a level 1 tattoo, you can speak, read, and write Sylvan, and magic can't put you to sleep. But you no longer have a shadow. So if you look down, you guys don't have shadows anymore.
I can
Sorry
also
about
do
that.
all of those things already.
So no benefit for Dolf other than sick arm tattoo.
So speak, read, and write Sylvan,
And you can't be put to sleep.
Magic can't put you to sleep.
Yeah.
So the theory has been that in order to break this curse, because literally all the normal curse removal spells won't do it, you'd need a wish spell to get rid of the curse, which might be a bit beyond everyday expenses. So you have to go find the house of Mackel who was the adventurer who gave the book to Candlekeep in the first place, with the specific instructions: don't fuck about with it, it's cursed as fuck. Unfortunately, when you found his house, he was dead. But his niece, Evandre, was there and was personally familiar with what happened and was like, oh yeah, he was cursed with the writing on his skin as well. He got rid of it by squandering the entire family fortune on a wish spell to get rid of it.
Hardly squandering if you would otherwise die.
yeah.
She's not impressed
William
about,
died a vicious man in the graveyard.
yeah, because he'd not been good with money previously, and this was the final leg.
Right.
But Jingle's Silver Tongue convinced her to be helpful, and she let you go through his old possessions, and you found a map leading to the location, the Haven of the Red Quill, and the notes on it matched the writing in the Scrivener's Tale. So this looks legit.
So we are deciding to free a princess?
Well,
so the princess wants to be free. She claimed that she was imprisoned by the tyrant queen of air and shadows. Air and darkness. But
we've got two separate sides of the story, basically.
Whether she is, the victim or, a terrible person that got locked away to protect everybody else is unclear.
Okay,
she's definitely arrogant. So from an old letter from Macul, you found out her full name is Nintra Siota, Princess of the Shadow Glass, Lady of Dread Omen, Seeker of the Three Crowns.
Dread Omens by definition, doesn't sound great.
Yeah, she sounds a bit ominous. And you also found a note about how you have to find a staircase that will descend into the ground and take you to the Haven of the Red Quill. And upon finding this information, they got blamfed to the ruins of Delambirium, which is where you guys came in. So you got to find the Haven of the Red Quill, where the book was from, and work out how to break the curse.
Okay. Well, firstly, I need to say, Mortarian, thank you very much for the follow, you bloody champion. Avast, matey, you wee scallywag. How goes overthrowing the Golden Throne? Or are we talking 40k? Good on you, Matt.
There you go.
Thanks for joining us.
I do think during this explanation, as Tali's giving it, at first, having been told like you're cursed, you I think would have seen Pavuk's front two legs come up and begin sort of like weaving some sort of like cat's cradle of web, right up until you described going to see, was it the Great Reader? Did you say the person in charge who basically said, yeah, a regular remove curse won't cut this? At which point the legs kind of just quietly go back and he scrunches it back into a ball.
It would be a hard cut to Mrs. Claus, who has climbed herself up onto Dolph's back and is currently attempting to chew the tattoo off of her legs.
And they're like,
Is it working?
What is the over-under in terms of time? Because I've got a real thing I need to
we are
do
in day 1 of 3, tail end of day 1. 3 days.
Okay, so I could still survive until the end of next tomorrow. That's okay, good. All right, well then, I am free for the next 36 hours.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir, with many legs. And Dolf is like, I think doing his level best to look chill, but he's also super not down for the giant spider.
Understandable.
But it's like it's not a fear himself. It's sort of a guten Tag. I am Dolf. This is Mrs. Claus and Tali. Lovely to meet you. We are all avowed. Who, if you don't mind, who are you?
My name is Pavuk, and I am also avowed.
Oh, this
As
is
of
good.
recently.
Ah.
Yes. Well, I find this rather fortuitous. I'm not necessarily the most capable fighter, but saving people, particularly from afflictions, happens to be my specialty.
Okay,
Cool.
well, I think right now the big thing, we could certainly use whatever insight you have. I think the big thing that we need to determine is this location and its relevance to the story, and then if we can figure out who's telling porkies, because we're not entirely sure.
Dolph, you'll suddenly feel a heavy weight on your back as there is now a 6-foot-tall half-orc woman sitting, like sliding down off of your back, and say that some of us here don't want to help out royalty. What then?
Well, then I would say it's a situation where we don't necessarily have to, but we might if that's the best way to be not dead.
Dolph is on the floor,
And I
Good
think
point.
perhaps it
crushed
is.
beneath claws.
Sorry, Dolph. Sorry, Dolph.
Oh,
And
there
I
you
think
are.
perhaps it is a poor idea to judge someone by their bloodline before you've even met them.
Well, to be fair, that's what the royals do in the other direction. So
Well, I feel that is a generalization, but I understand the spirit in which it is intended, and I cannot entirely disagree.
Particularly as Tali has actually met the lady in question.
Yeah, more like she ordered me, and then I asked her if she could explain herself, and she did not particularly enjoy it.
Okay. She does not
We
sound
can
nice
deal
at
with
all.
her one way or
The
another.
woman does not seem to know what side her bread is buttered on either. Kindness
Well,
will go a long
so-
way.
I mentioned
Decide
to
to
her
drop down,
that
face
she doesn't seem to have found a candidate despite her protestations over 900 years to free her, so she might call back today.
900 years. She
Anyway,
sounds very pleasant.
look,
Cool.
I personally, I don't care. I'm not interested in the politics of the situation. I just want to not be dead. So,
That is actually very reasonable.
Many benefits
Spider.
to being alive. Yeah. Okay, well then.
You are a
we are
healer?
all on the same page. Yeah, Pavuk, you are a healer, yes? This is good. This is very good.
He doesn't have an articulated neck, so his whole body kind of just.
I love it.
he's doing
If
the
you
worm.
bite me, if you crawl on me, I will kill you.
Didn't you try to bite him? Isn't that how you?
Yes.
Okay.
I appreciate your
different.
clear boundaries. I'll steer clear.
And
Also,
you watch
Claus
him
did not
kind
do
of
this.
just
That was the
scuttle a
cat.
step backwards.
It was the cat.
What are we looking for, Karen? Remind me. We're in the ruins to do what?
It was a staircase down.
You are
right?
looking
You
for
said?
you are looking for a staircase descending into the ground.
Great.
Now you did show Cherry Red Valve map, so presumably she is blamped you
That's what I said.
reasonably close. So if everyone wants to make a perception check to see if anyone can
Sure.
spot your point
That's a
of
nat
ingress.
1. I'm going to say Mrs. Claus is busy hiding directly behind Dolph,
7
turning
from
back
Dolph.
into a cat so she can jump back up onto him without him seeing.
22 from
12 from
Pavuk.
Tali. Pavuk.
8 eyes are better than 6.
What do your eyes see?
Pavuk, you can't help but notice that kind of about 10 feet behind Tali is a crumbling wall. one of many crumbling walls. It's worth mentioning. You are in the ruins of an old city, so there's lots of crumbly walls. But this crumbly wall is notable because it has the word haven carved into it, as well as what appears to be a crude picture of a quill.
You said we were looking for the haven of the red quill, yes?
And like one leg again kind of does that weird, like kind of wavy point in the direction of the wall behind you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pavuk already lifting his weight.
Hmm?
Claus, Mrs. Claus. Where's she gone?
She's up on your.
No. Yeah, no. This is Claus, the cat.
Snowball.
I'm sure she'll show up.
Oh, wait, actually, okay. I can't remember if Tali was in a campaign with both of us last
I don't
year, but it was a bit that Dolf and Yevler were both so dumb, neither of us
Dolf
realized
doesn't
it was
know.
the same person transforming. We thought it
Yeah.
was two distinct beings.
So Dolph believes that Mrs. Claus and Snowball the cat are two entirely separate individuals.
Has no clue.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm moving on.
She normally just shows up when one is around. It is normal that the other is around. I've never seen them in the same place
Dolph,
at the
you
same
are
time.
you are a valued member of my family and a caretaker of my children. I am not here to yuck your yum. Whatever.
You are being clawed in the back. Making bread.
Cool.
So
Would
Dolph-
anyone like to approach the
Sure,
yes.
the obvious
Absolutely
side?
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, great. Tali, you stride over to the crumbly wall, and once you look beyond it, you see a vast pit descending into the ground, 50 feet. Wrapped around the edge is a narrow spiral staircase that winds down the 50-foot drop to the ground deep below. You can see a weathered mosaic on the walls depicting dwarves, elves, and humans working together to forge the realm of three crowns. There is a waft of decay coming out of this pit, and a few birds flutter out of it while you're watching.
Hit.
Dolph charges at the hole and bounces straight off it. Because he just rolled his second nat 2 for his athletics this session. I have rolled 3 total of 11s, 2 with a +9 and 1 with a +4 so far. So if we do get in combat, it's all over because all the good rolls are coming. But Dolph just sort of bounces off the wall. Then he draws his axe, and you're not sure exactly where from. Because he doesn't have pockets. In fact, he's dressed mainly in leather straps and a sort of, a leather loincloth sort of situation. But he does remove a great axe from somewhere, and all of a sudden this large candy cane with a sharpened edge is used to bludgeon the wall for a 17.
So you're bludgeoning the wall that you do not.
You're going.
You're going through
not
the
like-
wall when you could go around.
I think
Oh,
Josh
I'm
is trying to
breaking the
say
wall.
he tried to go over and it failed, so he's just breaking it.
I
Right,
tried to
so
go
roll-
through it and couldn't, so now I'm breaking it.
So
You're
you're
going through
going.
it anyway.
Okay, you rolled a 17 to break the wall.
Yeah.
Well, it's a crumbly wall, so yeah, you
Yeah.
fucking smashed that shit. You now have You now have the crumbled remains of the wall, with the helpful sign, and the yawning pit before you.
And then
Mrs.
he
Claus will
very
seize the
gentlemanly
opportunity.
gestures for Tali to precede him. Like at ladies
Thank
first.
you, good sir.
Mrs. Claus will seize that opportunity from Dolph's back, though, as he runs up. You'll hear sleigh bells, and I'm going to jump at one of the birds.
Right. We're
Like,
not going to get a
the
lot
birds
done
are
today,
flying
are we,
out
Joe?
of the pit. Are you like leaping into the across the pit to get the bird, or are you waiting till the bird's outside the pit?
Half and half, so not off the steps unless I roll like very low. But if I do roll low, I'm willing to go for a tumble.
Okay, you launch yourself with the bird. Roll an acrobatics
Oh,
check?
thank fuck. 24.
24.
Oh, athletics, that was. Sorry.
That was
I
athletics?
can do acrobatics if you want.
No, that's fine. I suppose that makes more sense.
It was a
since-
16 on the dice, if that helps.
Look, you catch a bird, and you don't fall into the pit.
Okay.
She doesn't know what to
while
do with
all
it
this
now.
is happening, I would just like to look down into the pit and see what I see, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see this staircase winding down into the darkness.
Is the staircase accessible? Can I just start walking
Yeah,
on
you
it,
could
or
just
do I-
start walking down it. It does look a bit crumbly though, so
Okay.
you're probably going to have to step carefully.
Anyone got a light source?
Yeah.
Anything?
You'll watch as Pavuk will, and after a second of sort of his hands sort of against each other, you watch as a few little glowing balls of web emerge as he'll cast dancing lights.
Perfect.
And a small string of this sort of silvery thread will connect them like a string of little Christmas lights. And he'll
Very
just sort of float
sensible,
them down
because
into
The
the
more
bottom of
the
the pit-
better, Dolf, if you've got something, because that looks unstable.
I
Better
let
to-
go of the bird and I go for the lights.
A very
Dolph-
pissed off bird launches itself and kind of flapping slightly unevenly makes its exit.
Dolph does not have anything that can do light, as it turns out.
Okay.
But he does tie a rope around your waist, Tali.
They go, okay, I'll take it. In fact, it's probably a good idea for us all to be tied, or you can be independent and free Mrs. Claus with the risk of death. I'm not going to judge.
I feel like, Pavuk, you
Sorry,
do not
no,
require
no. So
assistance
I'm
with
gonna roll
climbing.
with Dolph's delusion.
I'll be
With-
fine.
Hang on, Mrs. Claus is the half orc,
Hmm.
and he thinks
He doesn't
that
know
the
they're the
cat
same person.
is called Snowball.
The cat
Yeah,
is
right?
called Snowball.
Excuse me, Snowball. If you want a rope, you
No
can
one
have
has
it.
ever bothered
and
to
if you don't-
correct Dolph. He would be open to being corrected, but no one has.
I feel like she feels that it would break his heart if he told him the truth. He loves
He's
the magic.
laboured under
so-
this delusion for years.
I'm fine.
Literally.
They're fine. I'll break your illusion.
No, no.
All right.
That being said, though, Dolph, the second you're not paying attention, a half orc will have half orc woman strides up to Tali and just, this is also an option. She's going to.
Oh, look, you're here.
Hello.
Amazing.
Yes. I will lay my hand, like big half orc hand, like covers your head and forehead.
Okay, that's
and
weird.
you feel a really strange prickling sensation behind your eyes. When she removes her hand, you realize you can see a little bit further down that pit. I will cast Dark Vision on you.
Ooh.
Lovely.
I will cast Dark Vision on myself. Who else needs Dark Vision?
Pretty sure
I have it.
can see in the dark. Yeah,
I appreciate
120
it.
feet.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. So, that's
So,
two second level spell slots
If
down.
it's all the
That's 8
same,
hours.
if everybody would do me a solid and just hold on to the rope. Pavuk, maybe you can even make an additional one, and we can just mosey down, hug the wall if you don't mind, because some of you
I'll
are
be
much bigger than me
nearby.
and will take me down with you if you fall.
So
If anything goes wrong, I'll catch you.
believe you.
As Pavuk will just kind of down over the side of the
Oh,
pit,
that's horrifying.
taking advantage of my slippers of spider climbing.
amazing. So because you have slippers of spider climbing, I'm going to say Pavuk doesn't have to roll dex to not fall down the stairs. But Dolph, Tali, and Mrs. Claus do need to roll a dex
Yeah.
save to avoid
Dex save.
losing
It
their
will
footing
be
on the crumbling stairs.
It will
Because
be
you have
Snowball
taken.
again.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
It will be Snowball again.
Okay. Snowball.
But yes.
If you have tied yourself to another person for security, you may roll with advantage.
Excellent.
Amazing.
23.
Acrobatics, you say.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dex save. The same. Okay.
Actually, you'd have advantage on those anyway, right, Dolph? Technically, danger sense.
Effects that I can see
It's something you can see.
whilst not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. However, I already have advantage.
That is true.
So a 10.
Yeah, I got an 11.
Today.
Uh,
So it's 10, 11, and Jack got 23,
I
was
haven't
it?
rolled above
Yeah,
an
that's
8.
me.
Five
so
rolls.
Dolph and Mrs. Claus, you're gonna
Wreck
fall
our
down the
shit.
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, when we say fall, just to check, are they going into the pit or are they kind of tumbling down the stairs?
They're tumbling down the stairs.
Sunvive, got this! As I plummet. And just as I would yank Tali off, I misty step.
Yeah.
So you misty step to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Mrs.
then
Claus, do
positions
you have any
himself
mechanism
catch
to
Mrs.
save yourself?
Claus.
No, I don't.
Okay, if you're gonna try and
Cats land on their feet.
Well, Dolf
Break all four of them,
lands
like,
at the bottom.
thanks.
If they, I like. May I add to the scene that it's Dolf is sort of bracing himself at the top. Tali reaches the end of the extent of the rope, and Dolf then begins to come down. Mrs. Claus is in the middle. Dolf loses his balance. The rope sweeps Mrs. Claus off as well. Just as it is about to go taut and yank Tali off, because Dolf is easily twice her mass, he just misty steps. The rope goes slack, and it just sort of flaps in the breeze, and Dolf lands at the bottom, and then catches Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus is still attached to the rope. Would she just be dangling
the
by
rope
her
is
tail?
gonna the rope is gonna snap
Okay.
because you have fallen.
Very well.
So Mrs. Claus is going to fall. Dolph may roll a sleight of hand to attempt to catch the cat.
Cool.
Actually, if I may, I know the number just came up, but I was going to say before it went off, I'll just very quickly just what is it? Just
On your left.
and I'll give you guidance. Add a D4 to that.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it manually. That makes it a 16.
16 to catch Mrs. Claus.
With my best roll yet, an 11.
Look, 16 you catch her. You don't catch her particularly elegantly. Mrs. Claus probably hasn't enjoyed being yanked out of the air by you, but he has prevented her from smashing into the ground.
Mine apologies. Sorry. Yes. Ow. Yeah, that is fair. Ow. Yeah.
You will, land like on her feet, in your hands, claws out.
Yeah.
She will not attack you any further.
Okay. All right.
She does recognize that you did just save her a lot of pain.
Tali, your incredible 22 means that your fleet fox feet carry you safely down the staircase
Love that group.
to the bottom.
You think you're all so bloody impressive with your magic. Okay. Let's keep going.
All right, at the base of the staircase, you can see an archway leading into a small room.
Look, an
Climbing
archway
downstairs should
leading
not
to
have
a
been
small
the
room.
achievement. Hey, Maharishi.
Oh,
I love archways.
Ooh. Yeah, I think Pavuk will send unless other people are wanting to do otherwise, I'll send the dancing lights ahead.
Yeah, once it's in, I'll go in. To be honest, I'm happy
And
to
I'll
basically
start
move in
following.
front.
cool. The dancing lights reveal the walls of the chamber that show cracks and stress from the weight of 50 feet of stone and earth above them. But they have so far remained standing. The floor is covered in a thick layer of rotten debris. And you can see like scraps of leather, dead insects, bits of rusted metal. On the far wall is a doorway that has collapsed and is partially blocked by a pile of rubble.
Well,
I'll go check that out, see if there's anything to see.
Cool. If you...
Yeah. I'll go along. And I'll just sort of test some of the rocks to see whether we think we could move it.
Little cat also following behind.
This dark vision is a trait. Thank you, Snowball.
Cool. Roll a...
Slight
Ooh.
hiss.
Let's call it a survival check to
Okie dokie.
assess this collapsed doorway.
May I do the same? I do have proficiency.
What the fuck?
Yes, if
I am proficient,
That's a
but
I got a
don't worry
1,
about it.
unfortunately.
I got a
Yep.
nat
that
20.
20 to
Nice.
examine this.
Nice.
I'll actually flavor that though as Snowball the cat sees something, jumps herself up onto Tali's head, and like headbutts you and like pushes you in the direction like, look at that! Oh my god!
There it is. Yep. Okay. Oh. Good.
Others who
Yep.
rolled, what did you roll?
Ratatouille type shit.
13. No? Yeah.
13?
I got a 1, so.
Oh my god. Did Pavuk roll to examine the
He
doorway?
did not. I think this is
Okay,
very
cool.
much other people's domain.
Okay, from her excellent viewpoint atop Tali's head, Snowball can see in the lights of these orbs the collapsed doorway, and it looks an awful lot like someone deliberately collapsed this to try and block the entrance. However, there looks like a gap that an ambitious, sleek cat could squeeze through. Otherwise, it's probably safe to clear some of the rock away. It looks pretty sturdy still. Like, it doesn't look like it's relying on the rubble to hold itself up, so you could probably make a bigger gap to move through if you wanted to.
Happy to slip through as Snowball flick back into Mrs. Claus and coming out, and I will try to push or hit rocks out of the way like that instead.
Cool. Roll me a athletics
I
check
can do
to
that.
push the rocks.
That's a
Can I
24.
give a help action? Actually, you probably don't need
Fuck.
it.
I don't think she needs it. That smashed the DC.
I do a plus 8
you
to athletics.
you very effectively shove the rocks. I like to think that you've like spied a particularly large boulder and you're just like, that one. You grab that boulder, like, stand back everybody,
I like
and
that
shove
boulder.
it and create a beautiful controlled rock fall to clear the doorway.
Hello,
So
Dolf.
if you desirous, you may now enter the Haven of the Red Quill. Josh, you can chuck the map up if you like, if you want to show them what they're looking at.
I
Oh
shall.
my.
And I'll put it in Discord for you guys, so you can
Amazing.
zoom in on it
Would we
if you
be
would like.
at H6 or H1?
You are entering it through H2. So you're in
H2.
None of the
H2.
above.
Okay. Right, okay. So the H1 is the staircase and H2 is the, yeah.
There you go. There is your map.
Thank you.
So yes, you are H1 is where you descend to the stairs. You're now standing in H2, looking through the cleared rubble into H3, where Mrs. Claus is standing, possibly looking quite triumphant. And this is
It looks completely unfussed.
this is what you see in H3. Through the layer of debris and dead insects coat the floor of this area as well, but its contents is largely intact. You can see 4 trestle tables, a side table set with what looks like cups, and about 2 dozen chairs covered with dust. In front of you, and to the left and right, you can see 3 other 10-foot wide open archways leading out of this area. And as you pass into H3, Pavuk, you are going to hear a voice in your head. Oh, good, you made it in. That's very clever of you. Pavuk, isn't it?
Yes. Who is this?
I am the princess. I'm
see.
the one who's imprisoned here, most woefully. But if you can find the Scrivener's ghost and kill him, I may be able to break free.
Who are you talking to?
Is he vocal?
It appears the
I do think he probably does. Yeah. Respond vocally, and he'll just turn to the rest of you and just.
it does appear the princess has come knocking, as Tali guessed. She's
Wow.
encouraging me to kill the Scrivener's ghost to set her free.
Go ahead and ask her why she's calling back if she was so confident she didn't need our help.
You should ask her that.
You'll see him kind of like his mandibles kind of just click back and forth for a moment before he will respond. I think just
From what I've heard, the last you spoke to my companions, you were rather certain of our cooperation. Might I ask what prompted you to reach out to us again?
And you hear a quite dramatic sigh from her, and she's like, the fox's manners have not improved much. She vexes me greatly, but you, sir, you seem a very cunning and skilled adventurer. I'm sure you'll have no trouble defeating the Scrivener's ghost, and then you'll be free of the curse, and I might be free of my long imprisonment.
Can I roll an insight check to see whether she's
She's definitely buttering your
Please,
crumpet.
dear God.
I was gonna say she's
Yeah.
she's definitely trying to sort of sell me on this, but I'm trying to figure out whether this is a like this is genuinely just someone who is in a shitty situation trying to make the best of it, or whether this is someone being shitty.
Roll an insight check.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Ooh, that's a big nat 1, boys. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Good
I
call.
would like to not have a nat 1,
Yeah. This is not
Valid.
boding well for tonight.
and that's a 3 instead. So I'll take a 9 total.
Pavuk, as far as you can tell, she sounds genuine. Like, she sounds like a bit up herself, but she's a princess, you know.
I think Pavuk will just
I'll take your advice under consideration. And in the future, I don't really know if it's possible, but if you wouldn't mind knocking before you start talking in my mind.
I don't think such a skill is within my ability. The curse links us, but I don't know if I can do anything as mundane as knock on the inside of your head.
Understand?
If you would like, you know, a little enticement, I can give you some sort of supernatural charm to assist you in defeating
If she's
the
offering
ghost.
you stuff, ask the same question.
I think Pavuk just
I appreciate your generosity. I'll let you know what we find.
Karen, while this is happening,
Yes.
can I please cast Detect Magic?
You may.
Thank you, Neil. Actually, am I able to cast it as a ritual?
It's a 10-minute.
10 minutes.
You don't have 10
No,
minutes.
fuck that, yeah.
Nah.
It's all good. I'll just expend a spell slot.
What's the range on Detect Magic?
30 feet.
Sorry, say again?
30 feet.
30. Ugh.
30
30-foot
extending from
sphere around me. And I wander myself around, but I want to be close to Pavuk. For at least some of it. To try to ascertain how she's speaking with him. Because I didn't hear her say that the curse
Yeah.
works.
Yes, that is true.
Cool. You can feel. I'm just double checking. Cool. You
How
can
much magic
feel
is there?
a bit. You can feel magic coming from the left archway leading into H4, and the one in front of you leading into H5, and the one to the right of you leading into H6.
Sweet. Can you tell me what types?
As well
Let's-
as all the people who have tattoos.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, you can also feel these magical tattoos pulsing away.
Don't
Let me
like
just-
that.
Touch magic. I'm just gonna double check.
I think Pavuk, while you're checking that, Pavuk is going to look towards Tali and we'll just.
I think I understand.
I mean, here's the thing, man.
Feels-
I offered her a fair shake of the bottle, but she wants it her way or nothing. So,
What
Yes.
did you offer her?
I said that I wanted to find out who was telling what lies. Because the book, as I described to you, describes her in a certain way, and I wanted to figure out what the truth was so that I could make a reasonable decision about whether she was being kept there unlawfully. She's putting a cop hat back on. As well as not dying. She basically said, okay, well, if you want, I can give you a thing. And I said, well, bribery is great, but it doesn't necessarily answer my questions. And then she hung up on me.
I would argue it very much doesn't answer your question, and actually lends credence to the other side. If you are offering bribery rather than just simple answers, I am suspecting...
Yeah, well, it's not great. Is all I would say, but
for us to survive this, and you to get home to your lovely children, without freeing her?
That is what I intend to find out.
Ah.
And
So we need to find the Scrivener and either kill or make a deal with him.
I think perhaps talking to them first.
Learning.
Might be an idea.
Information is power. We have basically none.
I love this. Yeah, I am all about learning.
If it was any other time of the year, I would suggest we just ask Santa.
Yeah, he's a little. Yeah. He gets
Alright,
a
I'm
little
trying to
stressed.
work out
Busy.
the schools of magic you're detecting.
I have a question that may irritate or vex the DM. Based on who Dolf is and
Level
who he
14.
represents. Can I do a history check on this woman to see if she has ever at any point been on the good list or the naughty list?
Haha.
Ooh.
Sorry, who are you checking on the list?
The princess.
Oh.
You can try.
I can try. That's the-
Take a Mrs. Claus slap on the back with a guidance.
a guidance. Alrighty. First big roll of the game. No.
Now, do
That's a
they
7.
stack if they're from two separate sources?
No,
No, they
unfortunately.
don't. But I also
Oh,
rolled a
never
6.
mind.
Yeah, I
I'll
continue to
I'll
roll
be a
like
cat
balls.
instead. Oh.
Okay.
Karen, meanwhile, like, oh no.
Thank God.
Ah, you have no freaking idea.
No. No, I'm thinking she was, if it is 900 years, this is actually a little before my tenure. I have only been enrolled in the service for a little over 120 years, so... Well, they're called songs, where we are from, of course, Tali, but yeah. It is the same thing. Once
Okay,
around a day.
so on to your left, you will feel strong abjuration, weak conjuration. In front of you, you will feel divination, conjuration, and transmutation. And then to your right, you will feel faint conjuration.
I want to go faint first.
You will feel faint conjuration behind you.
Okay. H4 was strong abjuration, weak conjuration.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, I will go ahead and express that to the entire party. Do I get anything from Pavuk as he's speaking to the princess?
Oh, you can feel his magic
I
tattoo
hit my
like
funny bone.
going nuts, but you can't feel like the princess's presence per se. It would seem,
So
however,
it seems like
Magic.
okay.
You want
It
to
does
do,
seem
you
like
wanna
a
do an
function of the
FBI tracking
tattoo
of
and
the
not a
call or
separate
something?
spell.
Tapping into the call. Yeah.
Do I know the school of
yeah, he's not possessed.
magic from the tattoo?
Oh, what kind of magic? Fuck me, I don't know.
Sorry.
Necromantic.
Hang on.
No, that is fine.
Be an enchantment.
Fair.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
be.
be an enchantment.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just as a moment as well, while sort of the more extended conversation's been happening, trying to disrupt it as little as possible, Pavuk will hook 2 legs over the back of some of the chairs and lift his head up to get a look at the table. You described that there were sort of cups and plates and things out on the table. Obviously, everything in here is covered in dust, so I imagine if there was any food left, it's likely long rotted away.
Yeah.
But does the table look set as in like everything was laid out for a meal, or does it look like potentially it was in use and suddenly wasn't in use anymore?
It was looked like it was set out for
Okay,
tea.
so it's all kind of like neatly
what-
laid out and no one's sitting at it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like someone laid out for tea and didn't drink it. So there's a tea urn and cup and teacups
Shame.
set around the
Still
table.
back down off the table.
What's up, Pavuk?
Well, it looks like someone set a table for tea. No one drank it. So,
How
at
many?
least we know nobody abandoned the building in the middle of all sitting around the table. But it was likely still somewhat unexpected, otherwise the tea probably wouldn't be here.
And how many people was this tea set for?
There are 24 cups.
Holy fuck!
You see him kind of like turn and just his like leg going before he'll turn back around and just 24.
And what makes 24 people abandon their tea?
Well, I imagine something rather serious.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This is not my area. I have a hint.
Tali, you seem fairly intuitive. Anything around here pique your interest?
Yeah, I'll have a look around. I will make an investigation check to see if I can square the circle, so to
Absolutely.
speak, Karen.
Go ahead and roll it.
Do a crime scene investigation, see what I can learn.
Because would I be
anything.
correct in assuming Tali's a rogue?
No, I am a battlemaster fighter.
Ah, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But has a very.
See, I think
high
I just heard like
investigation and
person
intelligence.
speaking. I was gonna say, yeah, I knew you had high investigation, and I heard you just like speaking reasonably and talking about the law and stuff, and I was like, I wonder if he's like a master.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a fair cop. Yeah. All right. So I got a.
Back up.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, let's not even bother. Don't worry,
Let's
this is
see.
not good.
I didn't roll as well as I want to, so I'll add a superiority die to that. I got a 16, and I'll add a superiority die for a 22.
Lovely. Cool. That's a bloody nice tea set.
Okay.
Like, even though it's filthy, it's not broken. It'd probably
you
be
pocket
worth a lot of money if you could get it out of here without breaking it. Like, they're pretty delicate cups. But if you could transport it out of here without breaking much the tea set, worth probably over 100 gold pieces.
Oh.
Is fancy pants chinaware.
Okay.
And as you look at the wood, you can see that it's got some dry rot going on in a bunch of it. So not all those chairs are safe to sit on right now. You also notice that the archway to the west, so on your left as you entered the room, has a word inscribed above it. Candeska.
Okay. Candeska. Okay. I'll just, I think she'll put the trademark. I'm not going to do it the whole time. We're running around. She's looking around. And, but she will point that out. And then, if it's okay, I'd like to look specifically at the table because that's caught her interest. So the way you described it, it sounds like the tea was set. Is there still like remnants of liquid? And they're all still perfectly placed? or have they been moved, or?
So the teacups,
Yep.
like you wouldn't be able to tell if they had anything in them. They've been here a long
yeah.
time.
But let me be more specific then. Do they look like they have been like? I guess there's three options. One is they're perfectly placed and it looks like people just kind of left. Two, people have like got them in disparate places, like they've been used, like you know what I
sitting
mean,
at the
like
table.
the different positions, right? Because fancy china means fancy serving, and if it's not that, then it's disparate, right? Because they would have been using it and put it in different places, or are they all over the place, indicating that people were moving quickly to get away from the thing?
So they're not perfectly neat. It looks possibly like people have drawn a teacup towards themselves or pushed it slightly further away or adjusted. Like if someone had set them out, you feel like they would have been set perfectly lined up.
Right.
And
So
instead they're just a little bit wonky. Like they've been used but set down neatly.
Okay. So apart from everything I just pointed out there, someone who knows languages can point that out, but it seems to me that whatever it was that happened, they had some tea and then left in an orderly manner. Or let's imagine the other side of the coin. They were ordered to move and they all complied. That's the best I've got right
Or they
now.
were suddenly transported to a new world in the middle of a bath.
That's possible too. Either way, what it means is that they all basically moved as one after consuming some tea. So the question is, were they compelled or did they move themselves? That is information I don't have yet.
Given my perspective given my experience of having tea, normally when everybody is done having tea, they get up and leave of their own accord. I grant you that this is a non-standard situation and that we are underground and there is a lovely tea service, but sometimes people just have finished their tea.
Hence, one of the options. Either this was just a situation where people left or they were compelled. We will find out more. But my point is, there was no conflict in here, as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Cool, but this is good. Night conflict is always lovely. So, I am proposing we are going to the least magic first. Unless we are actively trying to find the thing, in which case I would say we want to go it depends. How thorough do we want to be? I would say probably if we are looking for the thing, then the most magic in one place. Or do we want to be thorough?
I think thorough might be better.
Then
the more we understand, the better equipped we are.
Cool, then let us say littlest magic. The littlest magic. That's a lovely storybook.
This way.
Get to work.
Mrs. Claus will already be in around the corner of the H6 room, and you will hear a relatively quiet meow. She is once again Snowball.
Good point, Snowball. Let's do it.
Just before I follow, that word on the wall, you said Candeska.
Yes.
Does that mean anything?
Not as far as you know.
Okay.
I speak
There's no
Dwarvish.
language that I'm aware of.
I speak Druidic, Halfling, Orc, Sylvan, and Common.
Yeah, it turns out I don't speak Sylvan, but I do now. Okay.
Very multilingual for a cat.
Yeah.
No worries. I think in that case, Pavuk will just follow the rest of them and begin surveying this new room.
So we
Cool.
were in H3 going to H6, correct?
You go into H6,
Okay.
the bunk room. This chamber is filled with mouldering wooden furniture. Only 3 bunk beds remain recognizable as what they are, and all are close to collapse from rot. A door in the north wall has been smashed open, and a damp draft comes from beyond it. The floor is covered with a slippery mold.
Yeah. Disgusting.
I think Pavuk just kind of takes 2 steps in, steps back, up onto the wall, and just begins to navigate. Not on the
Mrs.
floor.
Claus is going to jump up onto Pavuk and like ride with him on the wall as a small white cat.
I do think Pavuk would stop and just.
Are you sure? I thought you said you'd kill me.
You'll feel claws dig into your
Just roll with
exoskeleton.
it, Pavuk. Don't ask her
question
to explain it.
Right.
Her
Also,
feelings.
that was Mrs. Claus.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yes. Of course.
Right.
And he'll into the room. My first thought that I wanted to check out is I just want to check that door because you mentioned that door was smashed open. Does it look like it was smashed from the other side in, or does it look like it was smashed from in here going out wherever that is?
It looks like someone from this room smashed their way into the passage beyond.
Someone was in a hurry.
Who odds a red quill?
I know that name. I wasn't taking extensive notes because I was in a bit of a delirium. Red Quill. That was a.
That's where we are now.
something
The
we found
haven
out
of
at
the
tail end
the
of the
haven
session,
of the
wasn't it?
Red Quill is where we are now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
who
yeah.
are they?
But who were they? Presumably,
know.
I would
Oh, yeah,
guess some sort of group of scribes.
Can I hit it with a history check? I do have a -1.
I have a +1, but I'm rolling like balls. Let us see.
I'm not even gonna
Not
try.
blocks. Nope, 11. Ha! Still the highest I've rolled on a dice so far today, though.
Let's go.
10. We're slowly
Not ringing a
working our way
bell.
up.
Aaron, you're not going to believe this. I got a 19
19.
with a -1. So I crit.
You crit.
Yeah. It's in the. Well, it should be in
Incredible.
the-
If only Miss Claus was here to tell us about it.
Shut up, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right. So from your 19, you ponder if you know anything about the Haven of the Red Quill. And you can't quite put your finger on where you heard it. But you think it was some sort of collective created to perform a great deed.
I'll tell everyone that later.
Great.
Sure.
Cool. Do you want to do any further exploration in this area?
A quick look under all the beds and stuff. Just
Quick sweep.
happily throw an investigation check at it.
But if you're going to
Hey.
walk into the room, you need to pass a dexterity saving throw to not slip and fall on your ass from all the mold.
Nope, I fall on my ass from all the mold. I know, I do get
You fall on
advantage,
your
don't I?
ass.
I get advantage because barbarian. I still fall on my ass.
You fall on your ass, but the good news is, from your new vantage point, you can see there's nothing underneath these bunks except more filth.
Yeah, cool. My investigation was 14, but then I rolled a 2 and a 7 with advantage.
Yeah.
This is genuinely impressive.
It really is.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, this
Statistically
is
anomalous.
fascinating. So, the investigation, a 13 was the best I have rolled today.
This reminds me of the. Do you guys remember the iPod controversy back in the day, where like people were like, "This isn't random," and Steve Jobs, "Your iPod isn't random with its shuffle." It's like, no, it is. Randomness means sometimes you'll get the same song from the same album a couple of different times. It's just like, no, it's not random, because we don't like it. Our brains go, no, it's not random, when it is, in fact.
Very much use.
Yep.
Yes.
I can't get my D&D Beyond to link to the to you guys. So that'll be why you're not seeing my rolls.
I was gonna say, I believe the reason for that. So your character is in the campaign, but you're in the deactivated characters section.
Oh,
I would guess that's because we might be at a character limit.
we are, but I can fix this.
There you go.
What was the roll?
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah.
It is my second nat
No.
20 of the game.
As
Oh,
in-
that was the one. That was the
to-
history.
To
She was talking
learn,
about.
to remember
that was my
who they
history.
were.
Oh, that was a history check. Okay,
Karen
cool.
gave you.
So, is anyone gonna further examine this smashed door, or you gonna
I can look at
back
the
out
door.
of the moldy
Sure.
room and
I can look at the door.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think Pavuk is not the sharpest and knows it, but I think we'll sort of just what is it? Rubbing us and use again a small sort of network of strings, and with a little golden shimmer and a glow, they'll vanish, and I'll give guidance to Tali.
Okay.
cool.
Uh,
Tali, you have to do a dexterity save to not slip on the
Okay.
mold as you go over to
Can
this
I
door.
jump onto Tali's back once this dexterity saving throw goes through and once again ratatouille this? in
yeah,
order
you're
to
gonna
get
have
advantage?
to. Well, I mean, I got a 2. I don't know if I'm fine with it. It doesn't look like I take damage. I'll just.
Oh no,
and
no,
then-
you just fall on your ass
Yeah,
and
that's
have
fine.
to get up.
I'll take the. It's not the first time I'm a mother. It's not the first time I've landed in a substance I've not fond of.
Yeah,
Um,
you've got a bit
Cat
of.
lands on your chest.
You've got some pretty gross mold on your ass now, but you are unharmed.
Okay. Well, I will just chill out from here. Oh, hey. Hello.
Yeah, Dolph and
Kitty.
Tali are now lying on the
She'll
floor.
accept the pat.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, you know, I looked comfortable, Dolph. I'm just gonna hang out with you down here. Is that fine?
It's a little slimy.
Doesn't smell very good.
Don't talk about it. I don't want. I
We
already
both
feel-
had verse.
Okay. Yes. With the guidance though, 27.
Sweet.
Was that
With
to
advantage.
investigate?
Investigate
or-
the door from my
Cool.
prone position.
You can feel a draft coming out of this doorway, a humid draft.
Okay.
But
Which,
it's a
doorway?
cool humid draft.
As in the second doorway?
And you can hear faint sound of. There's the one that was inside the room that was
Yeah.
kicked in.
Okay.
And you can hear the faint sound of running water.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I
not the big
see.
wide doorway we came in through, but the small like side door.
There's a second
off
one
the-
on
in
the
between some of
side.
the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't certain if that one was hidden. But if it's visible.
Oh, gotcha. No, so that was the one that was described as like someone had like
Yeah, someone had
barged
kicked-
through it.
Right. Oh, okay. I thought that was the one we'd already come through.
I'm thinking panic room or something. Hang on, and I'm gonna scooch myself across the floor.
Right here, running
Mold
water.
angels.
Yeah, yep, that's water.
Yeah. Pavuk will.
And I will slide along to see what I see.
Yep. And I'll just whoop in onto the roof past the door, just trying to keep out of people's way as I'll follow them in to investigate as well.
The
You
white
can
cat
see-
is riding Tali like a surfboard.
You can see
Yeah.
a
I'll
dark.
put her in my chest and I will just slide down like a luge. Yes? Yeah.
She is struggling a little bit. She's not very happy
I'll,
with
I'll
being
listen
held.
it. I'll listen it a little bit.
You see
whatever
a
you're comfortable
dark,
with.
narrow tunnel descending even further into the ground.
Wee.
I'll,
Going
Nice in the
down?
molds.
I'll
No,
call
I'm-
the
I'm
dancing
sliding
lights
down,
further
yeah.
in. We'll keep going.
Cool.
There is a
you-
gradually quieting
Doppling away.
In tandem.
you slide down this pathway and find yourself in a small natural cavern, which is smooth from
Nice.
water
Would have actually been a
erosion.
6 slide then.
Yeah, that's been great.
Yeah.
Very
Unfortunately, you're
glad
coming
I
down
had
the
a toboggan.
corridor, not the
Let
street.
me have my.
All
Let me
the-
have my.
All the
Let
moss
us have a
wore
sleepy
off like
dip.
halfway down, and you've just been hearing the like.
Yeah.
Folks,
Paradise.
I would request. Can I just request? Bear in mind there is a lag. I don't know if everybody else is getting it, but Karen may be struggling to understand, get a word in because there is an awful lot of talking over each other.
Understood. Yep.
Oh.
Gotcha.
It
Thank you.
may not be evident to everybody else, but my internet's getting laggy and I'm struggling to make out
Yeah,
what
that's fair.
people are saying.
No, I appreciate you letting us know.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you can see a stream running across the natural cavern. There's a 4-foot high waterfall to your left, and on your right you can see the stream disappearing into a hole in the rock. On the ground in front of you is a skeletal figure sprawled on the floor. It's head towards the stream.
That is not good.
Okay, skeletal figure. I'll get up at this point and have a look.
Yeah, this body's like rotted away.
Okay.
You can see like some scraps of cloth and leather from what was presumably leather armor at some point. But it's been here a long time, and there's basically bones and some.
What's his
scraps left.
pose? Like, what's he posed like in death?
He's face down, pointing headfirst towards the stream.
Interesting. So
Like he
no
was
arm
running
out,
away?
no legs. Yeah. Like, is his arm out like he's trying to pull away from something or anything like that, or is he just like this?
No, it looks like he fell on his face and never got up.
Fell on his
An
face.
arrow?
Okay.
You can't see an arrow. Doesn't mean there wasn't one, hundreds of years ago.
I would like to determine the cause of death, if I may.
I'll tell you for free that you have no freaking clue.
I can't look at the bones and determine if there was anything.
Not unless you're going to boil them and clean them up and do a full-on,
Oh, so
anthropology-style forensic
do I know
investigation.
how long this? My impression was this is like several hundred years.
Yeah.
So this is a more recent body that I'm looking at.
No, this skeleton is hundreds of years old.
Right.
True,
but it
although I
still has
suppose in a
fleshy
weird,
flesh.
in a
But
weird,
it's covered
sec-
with filth and mold and scraps of fabric and leather.
and in a
So
secluded
you
cabin.
these aren't clean bones.
And in a secluded
Yeah.
cabin, we wouldn't have scab picking at and stuff like
Yeah.
that necessarily.
Like there's been
so-
nothing here to eat it, but it's clearly rotted away and disintegrated.
Okay. Well, what do we know? We know that there was a group of people, and this guy is alone. So, what was he doing here? And does
else
this
is in the
match
room?
anything?
Where was he going?
Yeah.
Is there a way out down here? Was he running?
I
What
would
was
love.
was he
It's a
possibly
very
going to
good
protect
question, Dolf.
something?
Let's maybe make love to the walls. See what we can find. And I'm gonna
And
start.
Don't hold the cat throwing
Actually-
up in the corner.
Cool. Anyone who wants, can roll an investigation check to examine the cabin more closely.
May as well.
Sure.
I'll try.
21.
Guys, I didn't fuck it
Carrie?
up.
Let's go.
Yay!
I
Harry,
still
you
didn't
have
get
it
as good
again.
as Tali, but
What do we get?
a 17.
Are my rolls on the screen
They are
now?
popping up. No,
Nice.
No, I don't.
I'm
I
getting
didn't. see-
Pavuks.
Yeah.
Got a 17 for Dolf.
Just try reloading your character sheet at this point because
I just
have...
crit again.
Okay. Cool.
What does that come out
I'm
as a
gonna-
total to? Because Tyler got
19.
21.
19.
19.
I got
I need to.
Yeah.
flat 10.
Dolph got 17.
Yeah, I'll reload now.
Did Pavuk?
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
Oh, got a 10. Okay, cool.
Nothing special.
So
Nice.
if you examine the walls, this just appears to be a natural cavern that the people here found. They probably used it to get water because this stream looks full and clear and fresh. So it's probably a wonderful source of water. As to why this guy was down here and how he died, you're not sure. It's unclear.
There we go.
Okay.
Tali, however, because you got the
That-
highest, you notice a tiny glint of gold in the stream.
There you go.
Okie tiny glint of gold.
Can Dolph, or may I ask, is Mrs. Claus's detect magic still going? It lasts 10 minutes. Would it have been 10 minutes?
Oh,
Uh,
still within 10 minutes. There's no magic down here.
Okay.
This is a natural phenomenon that you
Dolph has
and
a
also,
similar
Mrs. Claus
ability.
is puking near the stream.
I think
Right.
I'll just get my if it seems feasible. If I kind of bend down, can I kind of see what it is, or do I have to like?
It's Yeah, you'll see it if you bend down and have a. Basically, if you bring the light closer,
Yeah,
so you can actually like lean down and see.
Spider-Man, please. Thank you.
Cool. If you bend over and peer into the stream, you can see an ivory drinking horn with a gold gilded rim that has been caught against the side of the stream and therefore not washed away.
Okay, dokie. I don't necessarily want to. Well, actually, I'll just say, hey, is the deck magical? No, it's not magical. Okay. And then I will just fish it out and just go.
Nice.
Even money. This guy cracked his head drinking. I don't know.
Yeah, you are now the proud owner of a very fancy ivory drinking horn worth 500 gold pieces.
Well,
And from this, you could
That's a
suppose
Christmas
the dude
bonus.
came. Yeah, the dude came here for a drink and didn't make
slipped
it out
on
again.
mold.
Slipped.
I was going to say, Pavuk will also add just I wouldn't drink the water if you have a choice.
No.
Is he nearby the water?
We see somebody with a drinking implement dead near the water, and presumably lots of people having been displaced after consuming tea, presumably made with the water. I'm not saying it is poisonous, but it's worth being cautious of.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess I just,
Not invalid.
if I was alive at his time, I'd probably bully him if he used a thing this nice to drink water from. It should be for nicer drinks than stream water.
Snowball
What's wrong with you?
Claus, will take a slight break from her retching and hacking to nod in Tali's direction. Like, I am also judging this individual, and they smell.
Perhaps we should check the other rooms.
Dolph
I
is
get-
like scooching his feet along the floor so he doesn't slide. He's like, yeah, he's just like, that was silly and I don't want to do it again.
So we're all butt scooching our way out of the moldy room,
I'll just take the wall again.
up the moldy tunnel.
I will
I
ride
think
the
I'll just
spider
get on
up.
my shield and just do this. You know?
Yeah. Skating along.
I get
ride
the
the spider
feeling
up.
this isn't in my inventory, but if you'll allow it, Karen, I think I'll take like a sample or something. Like I get the feeling she'd have like little evidence thingies.
Yeah,
that
yeah, she gets out a little
has.
Ziploc baggie and puts some mold in it.
Yeah.
Or water or whatever it is. you're
Water,
looking
yeah,
some-
just to see if it matters later in some way.
What if Well, you butt scoot.
I wasn't butt scooting.
Well,
I was just
Welcome to H3.
to scoot with my feet. I wasn't on my butt. That
You
would
were
be silly.
yeah.
just
You
like
were
the
doing
foot
the
shuffle,
equivalent
Okay,
of the,
I don't
little
give
kid
you
thing.
shit. You slide back out of the room for the love of God.
Yes.
We've
yeah.
investigated 2 rooms, Karen.
I was gonna say,
Uh,
Pavuk will. I think H5 was the one that we said was the sort of middlemost
Middling
magic.
one?
No, so H5 had divination, conjuration, and
H5 had the most different types. Of
yeah, H5
magic.
had the most different types.
Yeah, it had
Transfiguration,
divination,
whatever.
conjuration, transmutation.
Can I see
Yeah.
through the open door of H4? Like, would I know how much room there is left to go? Or is that door closed?
Oh, they're archways. They're not doors. You can see through.
Okay, fine.
There's just no light down here.
Then I
So-
might suggest, why don't we just tackle
Oh.
H5? And
Yeah.
then we've cleared it.
Yep.
And then we keep moving.
Yep. I'll snake the dancing lights into the room, spread them out.
Lovely.
Little Christmas lights blinking in the corners of the rooms.
I feel like God is angry at us. Let's pick up the pace.
No.
You move
Quiet
into.
hissing noise from the cat again.
You sense a. It's like the princess in here is like, oh, hurry the fuck up.
Mechanically,
move into
Dolph has
H-
lit a torch. But for flavor, what he has done is cast minor illusion, and going off Pavuk's idea, he has laced a whole bunch of Christmas lights in his antlers
Very nice.
to cast more illumination because Tali was struggling.
On your back now, batting them.
Okay, from this somewhat random assortment of light sources, you view room H5. The room of the floor is also covered with filth and mouldering debris and a scent that suggests that there's been a lot of rats in here at some point. On the back
Where?
wall is a large faded fresco depicting several human, elf, and dwarf wizards battling a black dragon.
Oh. Good. Good. All good things. Also, rats down here, but not eating the body. That is odd. Never known rats.
Kept slipping on the mold.
Yeah.
Tali, you mentioned some wizards warned you against freeing the princess.
Yeah, let's say warned. Yes, go on.
At tilting its head.
They tried to order me to do it. They have that in common. Continue.
We shouldn't make assumptions, but
And he'll sort of reconcentrate the dancing lights above the fresco. And
But
just,
if I suppose it's possible, can dragons look like people?
Yeah, they can.
oh,
I was having a similar thought. What if the princess
Mrs.
is the dragon?
that's a fun twist. That's a
Claus.
fun one. Put the
Also,
dragon
if
in
she
the
gets knighted by
tower.
another dragon, then she could be the dragon, the princess, and the knight all in one. That would be fun. Yeah. However, I am not thinking she is doing this to collect all the different titles.
Infinity Stones.
What was her title again? What was the
She's-
name? The full name?
Trop Buster. No, I don't remember.
She was she was the princess of the smoking glass.
Smoking Glass.
Save a
Dark
dragon from a
Omen,
ravening princess.
Sorry, princess of the shadow glass. Sorry, princess
Shadow
of the shadow
Glass.
glass.
And there was something about Dark Omen as well.
Yes, there was the note with all her titles. Where was it? Nintra Ciota, Princess of the Shadow Glass, Lady of Dread Omen, Seeker of the Three Crowns.
Yeah. That seems like I am feeling, and I am not a expert on dragonology or anything like this, but this does sound very draconic name to me. Just a thought. Could be wrong. And I don't want to prejudice anybody else's minds against it, thus closing things off, but that's I'm calling it now.
We have more information than we did before.
Yeah.
And look, again, if we were going to supposition, if we will, have a hypothesis, I myself would probably avoid answering direct questions if I was a dragon being kept. So things are lining up a little bit more, but hey, we can confirm that if she calls, when she calls back again.
So
let's be
we
honest.
definitely sense a lot of magic in here, yeah, Close? Oh, she's gone again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the doorway. Because I would have jumped down from the doorway. Just yes, people can look like a lot of different creatures. A princess could definitely look like a dragon, and I don't trust a thing that she is saying.
Tali, how did you say you first came to have this tattoo? It was after you read the book. You were transported and you had it?
I don't think that's true, Karen. I think it just happened to me, correct?
You woke up
Or-
with it in the morning.
yeah, okay.
Look,
Got this. when
my
I got
job
here.
is to, when I'm not on the night beat, I'm often reading things. It's possible that it was, in fact, now that I think about it, I seem to remember incompetent wizard guy saying that he slipped it in and didn't quite know how dangerous it was. So it's entirely possible that if we are all cursed in this way, that we've all read it by accident, because that is literally our job, to sort the books out to one degree or another. On the other hand, if we didn't, then I don't quite know. Why don't we rephrase? What's the point of your question? What are you trying to find out?
I don't know much about how all of this works, but if this is something to do with a dragon, as is
Fair.
mentioned. I feel I've read somewhere about dragons' hordes being cursed.
Oh.
Perhaps it's a tenuous link.
Look, we're gathering evidence. Put it.
We should
put
check
it
the
in.
next room.
Okay, let's do
What
that.
is it in here? There was a lot of magic. Where is it?
yeah,
So from Mrs. Claus, from her, so detect magic gives you the location as well. So the divination and conjuration magic was coming from the middle of the floor. The transmutation magic came from the fresco.
Transmutation.
That's wonky.
I don't like this.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, one more time, Karen. Transmutation coming from,
The transmutation is coming from the fresco on the wall.
and I
and
totally
the-
know what a fresco is, but for
Oh,
chat,
the
Painting
painting,
on the wall.
idiots.
the painting
Yeah,
on the
thank you.
wall.
See, chat,
the-
there you go. You're welcome.
The divination and conjuration magic are coming from the middle of the floor.
Middle of the divination conjuration floor.
Yes.
The floor.
Okay.
The
the window?
transmutation magic. It was a-
Sorry, say again. And the what?
And the window. No, I'm just being silly. To the
window, to the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
It's what- it was
Right,
what-
cool.
Okay, so I'm going to potentially test the theory because I'm not particularly magical. If you're telling me that there's magic in the floor, well, I'll just toss the shield and see if anything happens. If I like kind of slide the shield into the area first.
The shield kind of overturns a bunch of debris. You can see some bone with little chew marks on it, but
Okay,
that you don't trigger any magical events.
Did we see these corpses before? Or is that new information?
Well, the bones are new because you've disturbed the debris.
Okay,
You can now tell
bones,
there's bones
everybody.
there.
Okay, I am going to very lightly. Actually, you know what? Probably I keep forgetting. I've got people who can make my life easier in this respect. Anyone can lightly clear some stuff without touching? That would be ideal.
Dolf, mage hands, and lifts. Finally! I have magic that is useful. And
Always useful.
starts using his mage hand. It looks like a Mickey Mouse glove.
Oh, that tracks.
It actually looks like Santa's glove, but Santa wears Mickey Mouse gloves.
Puppet shows are always
yeah.
great when Dolph comes to visit the children. So
Yeah.
I'm well familiar.
So we're
I'm even
using
learning
mage
to
hand to
ventriloquize.
clear the floor.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. I would like,
Okay.
yeah, with the intention, if possible, to not come into contact because Tali suspects a trap of some kind.
Yeah.
Cool. As Dolph's mage hand kind of scrapes bone and bits of rotting material aside, he will reveal the flagstones of the floor. One of them wobbles a little bit.
Yay.
You
A
are,
flagstone.
however, going to have to woman up and go into the room to examine it more closely.
Oh, fun.
What if I
I think
lift
I
it
was
up?
already there. I just don't want to touch the thing.
What if I lift
Sorry?
I
it?
couldn't help it. Yeah, take it out. Yeah, there's probably something
With the
underneath.
mage hand.
Yeah.
It's a flagstone. You can't lift that with a mage hand, mate.
I have no idea what the flagstone is then. I thought it was
A massive stone on the
fine.
floor.
Okay.
Pavuk will
Allow me.
and kind of just
Okay.
skitter into the room,
Please.
and affixing 4 limbs to it will heft it from the floor.
I will help.
Cool. Yeah, Pavuk,
Yeah, sure, I'll help.
you scuttle across the bones and debris and pry up the flagstone.
Nice.
Yes.
So underneath you find a 3-foot deep, 4-foot wide cubbyhole that that holds 3 rotting crates
Ooh.
and some empty glass vials.
Okay.
You can, if you
I'll
like,
place it to the side.
pop into the hole and do them all
Yeah.
thorough.
I'll
Hello,
I mean-
Raiders.
Oh,
Big
Raiders!
raid.
Oh, hello.
Raid.
Hello.
Favorite raid emotes up in chat, everybody.
Hello, roll the dice.
Roll the
Roll
dice.
the
How you
dice.
going? Let's have a
Hi, everybody.
sorry, paintbrush in hand.
Roll the
Exclamation mark.
dice.
Shout
Roll the dice.
at.
Do we know these people or are they new?
No, I believe they have raided us before, and they
Hello,
are very
friends.
freaking welcome. Greetings, guys. How
You're
are we?
also playing the
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
How was your game this evening? I hope you had a really lovely time. Tell us what you did. We are playing our Candlekeep Christmas campaign.
The
which-
Scriveners Tale.
It is indeed. Karen, carry on. Sorry, I forget. You are in charge.
Yeah.
tonight.
Pavuk has just pried up the flagstone to reveal a small kind of cubby hole. It's got a few rotted crates down there and some empty glass vials.
Given my sort of ability to move vertically far easier than anyone else, Pavuk will set the stone to the side and not opening any of it, but we'll just sort of move all the crates into the room for Tali to take a look at.
Oh,
Thank you, boss.
you can't lift those crates up.
Oh,
They'll
I can't.
disintegrate if you
Tell you what,
Oh,
you want to give me
understood.
a if something happens and I yell, just yank me up and I'll ask for a web that I can rappel down.
Sure. And Pavuk will, reach to what you can see is a small backpack that is just tied tightly around the gap between the thorax and abdomen, and just pulls out a rope and just hands you one end.
You're an odd spider. Okay.
You've been told web makes people uncomfortable.
You
It's actually
are
kind of cool.
really nice, Pavuk.
Thank you.
So,
I will
Definitely
apologize
try.
for making an incorrect assumption about you earlier.
so is Tali being lowered Mission
That's kind of what I'm
Impossible style
thinking,
into
or
this
like
cubby
Tomb
hole?
Raider, like
Yeah.
the opening to
I'll
like
just-
a
yeah,
pulp
I've-
adventure serial, like
think,
down
yeah.
into the abyss with a torch.
I'll have sort of just harnessed it up around was it Tali's like midsection
Yeah.
and shoulders for
Yeah,
sort
that'll
of
do.
and then just lower them.
And the hips. He's being lowered perpendicular. Like parallel to the ground kind of thing.
Cool.
Dun,
Uh,
dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Sorry, if you would like
it's
to
snake.
just visually examine the detritus at the bottom of this cubby hole, you may do so and roll a perception check to see if you find anything. If you're happy to get your hands dirty, you can do an investigation check and have a rummage around.
In for a penny, I think. I'm going to. Also,
Good call.
if I'll say this beforehand, if I can't respond or if I pull 3 times, pull me up. If you don't hear anything from me in 3 minutes, pull me up.
I mean, how far
And so
down
I'm
is
gonna
this?
speed run. have no
This
idea,
is a
actually.
3-foot deep cubby hole, so
3
you're
foot.
not going
Oh,
very
fine.
far.
Okay,
Even the
okay.
rope is unnecessary.
Yeah. I
Just
misunderstood.
climb down.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
it's
like my
funny,
image. I'm going with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, I don't mind it as a safety thing because while they're in the hole, if something goes wrong and they can't climb,
Oh, yeah.
it's-
Yeah, okay.
Dolf is bracing himself at the door, ready to take the slack. So any attempt to remove Tali will be with advantage.
cool. Yeah.
17 for
17.
investigation.
That was investigation.
Yes, sir.
Lucky you. You find a potion.
Okie dokie.
Potion of giant strength.
Fuck yes.
Wait.
And
Okay.
also a bundled up robe that appears to be intact.
Okay.
Is it- Red perchance?
It is red.
I think I found the nerd robe.
As if you hold the robe up to the light, you will make out more
do
details
that.
about it. Yeah, the robe is
I'll,
embroidered
with different eyes all over it.
Oh, baby. I know what that is. Jack knows what that is. um,
Tali might be
actually, I
about
just-
to get a
I
lot more
remembered what it's
magical.
called. Yeah. Could very well be. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Point
Yep,
you
he'll
back
just
out.
pull Tali back up.
Hoik. I like that.
Yep.
Well, red would make sense. crimson
So
quill.
we've got the potion that will make you stronger, and we've got the robe of many eyes.
Right.
Well, Pavuk doesn't need that.
I think 8 is quite enough.
I think the Pavuk would struggle to wear a humanoid style robe.
That would be adorable,
Yes.
though.
It would be adorable.
They have 4
Very much
arms
so.
sticking out of the.
It looked like
the
you know what it looked like?
sleeves.
It looked like a bride veil on your head.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it probably would.
With the sleeves.
Incredible.
I do not require it.
Okay. Someone
neat.
magical want to have a look at the goodie, or
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to do an
take a look
Arcana
at it.
check to work out
Absolutely.
what the hell this is.
I do have a plus
I'll
4.
give the help action. I've got a +5. I'll give you the help.
No, I think we should do separate rolls, babe.
Okay, we can do separate rolls, that's
Ah,
fine. I'll roll an Arcana check.
yeah.
then.
I
let's
can
go.
just know. I can do magic
then.
awareness. As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense it, you also learn what school of magic it belongs to, or otherwise what it is.
Yeah,
How about we do
I think-
that?
I was gonna say, in that case, I think
I like that
Pavuk will
idea.
sort of rolls like a 13. He probably doesn't know what's going on, just kind of looking at it, going, I think getting
My 14, it has eyes.
Nice craftsmanship.
as he'll sort of turn it over, look
Lovely
towards Dolph
material.
as well. Holds it up.
Dolph,
So, Dolph, are you
is
gonna-
an experienced present assessor.
Wonderful. Well, then, Dolph, you have absolutely no trouble discerning that this is a robe of eyes.
Yeah.
Cool.
It gives you, the user, several benefits. It lets you see in all directions, and you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. You have dark vision out to a range of 120 feet. You can see invisible creatures and objects, as well as see into the ethereal plane out to 120 feet. The downside is that if anyone casts a light spell or a daylight spell within 5 feet of you while you're wearing it, you're going to be blinded for a minute. Unless you can pass a constitution saving throw to end it early.
Gonna say Pavuk.
So it's great if you're in the dark.
So I want to be very clear. I genuinely do think it would be great for Pavuk.
No, I think Pavuk would
Maybe some of the time, but I do tend to crawl in light.
we could wrap it around your head like a headband.
You could do that.
1 moment.
if people are sort of insistent, he'll hold it up to Tali first and just
Are you sure?
It could work for you as well, darling.
Look, man, you've got my back better this way. It seems like.
Okay.
and so Pavuk will slip his 2 front limbs through it, and I think it's like tight enough across the shoulders as a result that it's kind of just held just below the base of the head. So it's kind of just really like awkwardly, unsettlingly draped over his head. Front
Suits
2
you
legs are
perfectly.
emerging from the sleeves.
I just popped a link in chat to the details of the robe of eyes that you are now wearing, rather like a cape.
Thank you.
Dolph, a question
Yes.
for you. With this magical ability that you've just kind of initiated, do you
Yeah.
have to be focusing on something specific, or do you just generally look around and see, oh, magic, oh, magic?
I know the location of any magic, any spell or magic item within 60 feet, as long as it is not within total cover. Total cover would constitute if it's around a corner or behind a block
Right.
in a wall. As long as I can see it, as long as it is theoretically visible from where I am standing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then you can absolutely see the magic animation from the fresco on the wall up ahead.
Yeah.
If you
Can I
You can
pinpoint?
see that it is coming from a specific part of the fresco.
This was also why I did this.
Yeah, if you move closer and bring the light up,
Yeah.
If you move closer and bring the light up, you'll be able to see exactly what you're looking at.
And that, by the way, is a potion of giant strength. Which kind?
It just says potion of giant strength. Fire.
Fire.
Okay.
Ooh, 23, I
That's
think.
that's pretty good. Yeah. 5?
Finding all the goodies.
25, yeah, you might be right.
I think it's 25.
It's been a minute.
That's awesome. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, he does that. He just points at it as he like narrows his eyes and like brings his snout very close to this brick in the wall and goes like, just another brick in the wall, but, and he pokes it
Cool. So what you can
with his
see
mage hand.
is. Let me describe it to you, and then you can
Please.
tell me which bit of it you poke. Okay.
Okay.
So the dragon in the picture is as big as you would expect an adult black dragon to be. It's clutching a little chest in its front feet, in its claws. The chest, like the dragon, it's a flat image, but the chest where the lock would be has a 1/2-inch diameter hole in it. The wizards who are battling the dragon are also life-sized, as appropriate to the human elf dwarf they happen to be. One of them is holding a 1-foot-long black wand. Now, this wand is where the magic is emanating from. And it's not a painting of a wand. It's an actual iron wand that's embedded in the wall.
Yeah, I am thinking, can I try and just like with a mage hand, it's impossible to not do it gently because it can't exert a lot of force, and use the mage hand to just sort of pluck it from the wall?
Yeah. Ooh. Does touching something with a mage hand constitute it being touched by a creature?
No.
Okay. Lucky you.
That's literally why I do it.
But not so lucky because the mage hand can't actually remove the wand. It wiggles,
Okay.
but you can't touch it. You can't like grab it.
Okay. I was like, sorry, it's not very strong. But there's something definitely. This wand is a wand, not a picture of a wand.
Oh.
Would you like me to go and get it?
I can. I am just sort of, overing up, whatever it is. I can't remember exactly the term. Then he reaches out and grabs it.
Bum, bum, bum. You get zapped by a bolt of lightning.
Ah!
Please roll a spell save.
Ooh.
A dex save, sorry. A dex
Ah,
save.
fuck. Can I see this effect?
Yeah, you can see the lightning
Yeah, there's a
bolt
bolt of lightning.
arc out of the wand towards you. Oh, kitty.
Hello, kitty kitty.
Oh, it's actually not bad. 17.
17 equals beats.
Hey! Fucking hell. Okay.
Yes.
I only take half.
You take half damage from this giant bolt of lightning.
Is it the 8d6 kind?
It is 10d8 halved.
Oh! Good. Do you want me to roll 10d8 on the D&D Beyond, my love?
Oh, I was about to do it for you.
Go on then. Oh.
Just
Never
hear
deny
it.
the DM a
That's
chance to roll
that's part
large
of being a
quantities
DM.
of damage. That's 8d8.
So half of 37.
Okay.
How many did I say?
18. But you rolled 8, not 10.
Oh, hang on, let me roll 2 more. So 37 plus 7.
44. 44
So-
halved is 22.
44, so you take 20. You take 22 points of lightning damage.
Okay. That drops me to an even 100.
But the wand now falls safely out into your hand. So
Oh.
you're smoking lightly.
He is...
And all your fur is standing on end, but you are safely holding the magic wand.
I like to imagine Dolf is like catapulted back across the room, smacks against the wall, but he is holding the lightning, the magic wand, and he's just sitting there gently sizzling after this, and goes like, "Would anyone like a magic wand?"
Not if it's going to do that.
Well, if it can do that, but like pointed a different direction, that'd be very useful. What is it? He asks.
So
the DM.
this, so this item is now no longer magical.
Oh,
You have triggered its magic effect, and it is now benign, but presumably here for a reason.
does it look like it might fit in the chest as a key?
One way to find out.
Well, I'd have to find the chest, presumably.
Well, there's a literal hole in the wall.
Oh,
It's not a
okay.
picture of a hole.
It was
It's a literal hole.
in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I do that.
Right.
I'm gonna run this by the team. I'm
You should do it.
like,
Should I stick this iron wand in this glory hole?
this
Yes.
thing that already zapped me real badly
Is it
once.
shaped exactly like it, or is it just a generic hole?
Sorry, say again.
Is it shaped like the wand? Like, does it have
Is
the
there a
same
cross-section?
circumference, or is it just a hole? That matters.
They
I
look
think.
about the same.
Then I would say
You'd have to go a lot closer to be sure, but
Dolph, you took one for the team. You want me to?
999. You've been here
I'm
longer.
happy
It's
to.
okay. But I appreciate the offer. He gets up. There is, the smell of burnt fur. As he walks past, he's like, "I got it. Don't worry. Thank you, though." And puts it in and gives it a try.
Uh-oh.
Josh, you with
Hello,
us?
I'm here.
Sorry,
Oh, he's
you
back.
froze
He's
for a
back.
second there, so we didn't hear what
Hi,
you did
Josh.
with the hole.
I go and I put the key in the hole. I go and put the long appendage in the hole.
But it goes as deep into the hole as the wand is long. And as it becomes flat with the fresco, you hear an audible click. And the dragon painted on the wall
Uh-oh.
disappears.
Well,
Ah,
we've
We're
just...
going to take a short break because I need to pee. So we're
Incredible.
going to take a 5-minute break,
Hell
and
yeah.
then we'll be back to see what happens next.
Guys, I'm so glad I asked you all before I did it. Okay, we'll go back in 5 to 10,
If we
everybody.
don't come back, you don't have to face the dragon.
There's that. Alrighty,
Nice.
say goodbye,
See
everyone.
you guys.
Bye bye.
Everybody, welcome back to another Candlekeep Christmas. We are continuing with the Scrivener's Tale. Now, before we went to break, Dolf had inserted 1 foot of iron wand into a matching hole in a fresco of a giant black dragon being hunted by wizards. There was a loud click, and the dragon vanished from the fresco. Now, for about 2 seconds, nothing else happens.
Guys,
And then a giant black dragon materializes in the middle of the room. If you are standing in his way at all, you were just kind of shunted off to one side. And
room we're in.
the room you're in
fantastic.
appears a giant black dragon, and who immediately looks around and in a deep, distinctly masculine voice goes, "At last!" and heads for the exit. What
Right.
would you like to do?
Stop him? Oh, I may have the perfect spell for this.
Mm-hmm.
I could banish him.
But then he'll come back in a minute, right?
Well,
Yeah, but we can
only
get
if he's
together
not from
and
this
be ready.
plane. And we
Oh.
can also figure our shit out. Ooh, lost a Jess. There we go.
She's back.
Yeah, my internet just shat its pants.
Hold
It was
up,
really-
wait. Who are you?
Dunno. Dunno, man.
Yeah,
Just,
Dolf would
shat
say
its
to the
pants.
dragon. Hold up a minute, wait.
It's like, I can't wait, I just want to get out of here.
Well,
And he
I'll make
keeps-
you wait if you don't, so stop.
He does not.
I banish him.
So, how does banish work exactly?
You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed a charisma saving throw or be banished.
What is the save DC?
18.
18. Charisma save, you say?
Nice.
Okay. Just gonna
If the
roll
target is native to
D20.
the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demiplane, where it is incapacitated. It remains there until the spell ends, at which point it reappears in the space it left or the nearest unoccupied space, if that space is now occupied. It lasts-
21.
Oof, okay. Damn it.
I'm going to say the spell bounces usefully off his giant black ass as he continues to waddle towards the exit.
Sorry about him.
I'm now considering Charm Monster instead.
You're not the princess.
It's not the princess.
Is anyone going to take any further action to restrict him? Or
I think Pavuk can, and seeing that the rest of his group kind of, or at least that Dolf seems to think it's important. I really don't know if it'll work. But he will sort of rear back for a second, and with a hiss, a 20-foot cube of web will spin out in the space the dragon is in, and I need him to make a dex save or become restrained.
dex save.
DC 18, same as Dolph.
So we don't
15.
have to
However-
keep you.
However, he has legendary resistance.
Yeah.
So he chooses to succeed, tears through the web,
fair.
and continues lumbering away. It's like, stop being irritating. I just want to go.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Yeah?
Good sir, we are just
Make a
wanting to
guidance.
know who you are and why you were in a wall. And I don't know why I picked up a dice. I have the thing. Persuasion.
Take a guidance on that as well.
That's a 21 plus 2. 23.
Very nice.
So a total of 23.
23. Moderately disappointed that the dragon is not the princess.
Moderately relieved, just personally.
Yeah, there is also that. He's
Okay.
not up for a fight.
I really didn't want you to succeed, but you got over 20, so, you know, can't be a dick about this. The dragon kind of stops, and he's kind of taking up a whole bunch of, like, the room with the tables. The tea set is now smashed because he's knocked all the tables over, trying to get out.
Damn it.
And he's because he doesn't have a lot of room to maneuver in here, so he just kind of wiggles his head around so he can glare back at you and says, "God, you're all so annoying."
We freed you.
How long have you been asleep for? You're very cranky.
I don't know, centuries. Anyway, I just want to leave. Why is that
Fair.
a problem?
Fair.
It's not.
Who imprisoned you?
The wizards. Little
Of the Red
bastards.
Quill?
Is that where we are? Then yeah.
And
The Red Quill was a collective, and what they put together to perform a great deed. Was that imprisoning you?
Yeah.
No idea. Any other questions?
Your name?
Oh. See if I can pronounce it. Hang on. I can't see. Yeah. Corstelancer.
An honor to meet you, sir. Do you know Princess, and then I rattle off her name?
Never heard of her.
Wait. What is your intention when you leave this place?
Can I roll an insight check on that, actually?
Ooh. Yeah. Dolf
To see if I believe him?
wouldn't... He's actually proficient with insight. I got a filthy 20.
Okay.
Mine
insight?
is rolling.
Yes, with 2, so 22.
He doesn't know and he doesn't care.
Cool.
Ah, cool. Yeah.
And yeah, 24 from Pavuk.
I imagine much the same, yeah.
I don't think we really have the capacity to stop you any further. You have demonstrated very powerful and mighty. Have a pleasant day, sir.
Very sensible of you. And you kind of like he bares his teeth at you a little bit.
Mrs. Claus
Like-
smiles back,
Um,
turns to the party, just, I like him.
and then he gives a humph and continues wedging his way out. And if you as he gets out into the stairwell, you'll see him spread his giant black wings and take off up out of the pit with a very satisfied roar of freedom.
That's going to be a problem.
I'm on a naughty list for sure.
He has made a bit of a mess wiggling his way out of here. So the room with the tables are all knocked over and mostly broken. The tea set is in pieces. He's knocked some rocks out of the doorway to get out.
I do think
But
Pavuk will actually go around just sort of like as quickly as he can sweep kind of all of the broken bits of tea set together
Ending.
and deposit it in his bag. Yeah, because he does have mending. He knows now is not the time and place, but is like, well, it was a perfectly good tea.
When
It doesn't have to
you are
stay
now
there.
the proud owner of a shattered,
shattered
tea
tea set.
Broken pieces.
When no
yeah.
one is looking, Mrs. Claus will transform back into Snowball. And can we say that there's exactly one cup that's on the table untouched and still in good condition?
Magically.
Why not?
Because she's just going to go up to it and seeing her chance now. 'Cause she was told this was expensive before and didn't want to be awful. But all the other ones are shattered, so she's just going to,
Flick it off.
with her paw, just...
Pavuk will just sigh, but won't say
But she
anything
knocks
as he
it
just sweeps
into
it
the
up.
pile of other broken bits that are already broken.
Yeah, like he just
Doesn't like that.
you get a little like, but he just sweeps it up without further comment. Right, we should check
If a
this
cat could
last.
smile, she would.
Right.
Yeah, there's now a beautiful fresco of humans, elves, and dwarves battling nothing.
Dolf very quickly scribbles like yeah, I believe he has writing implements and would very quickly draw a child's representation of an angry black dragon in place. It's like,
I like to imagine this is in crayon.
yeah, absolutely, like chalk. I think, like street chalk.
Amazing.
Pavuk seems enamored with the drawing, but I think we'll recommend we check this last room regardless.
And Dolph finishes his work and says, I want it on record that I did ask before I did that.
I'm not going to hold it against you. Certain gods may, but I'm not.
I know one demigod who's probably going to have a problem with it. I feel like
Actually, wait, no, I can't
me
say
and
that.
Mr.
Cat.
Corsalancer may have a future conversation.
Cool.
So,
You have one
Next
room left to
room?
explore.
I am
The
not
one
any keyholes I'm not screwing around with. It's someone else's turn.
this is the one with the archway with the writing on it that says Candeska.
Yes, and I do think to that I'll like hover the dancing lights up near the words to make sure there's no
further detail, and presuming there isn't, I'll just sort of move them into the room ahead of us.
Yeah. The orbs light up the room beyond. This looks like it was once a reading room. Decaying desks, chairs, and lecterns fill this chamber. 3 smooth 1-foot diameter crystal hemispheres protrude from the ceiling, spaced evenly across the center of the room from east to west. A concave wall on the far side of the room has a steel-banded stone door in the middle of it. 3 sharp-edged glyphs are cut into the surface of the door.
Curious. Right. If I scuttle into the room, can I just make a perception check generally for anything interesting that might be laying around, or bodies or such things?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Cute.
Can Mrs. Claus, Snowball, ratatouille Pavuk a little bit, give him advantage by taking the help action?
Presuming so, I'll roll the die for it, and if not, I will just not count it. Yes. So it's with Mrs. Claus' help, it's an 18 perception.
Ooh, 18 perception. So could you be more specific about what you're trying to perceive in this room?
I think he's mainly just looking for either like bodies or unattended objects, because I know that there's probably a lot of books in this room, and although they'd be interesting, he's less concerned with that. He's more just thinking like, if there's a dead person here, or if there's something someone has like dropped as they were like running or something like that, then I'd like to see what they had.
Cool. Yeah, you don't really see much apart, like there's the desk and the chairs and the lecterns,
Cool.
but they all look pretty disgusting and disintegrated. The crystal ceiling.
Yep. Okay.
They look pristine.
Yeah.
The door on the concave wall also looks pretty good.
I think after a quick sweep, then he'll turn to the rest of the group and just,
I don't see anything particularly noteworthy in the room aside from the glyphs.
and we'll just point to the door on the far side.
I go to the middle of the room and do my magic awareness thing again. I've got 5 pulses of it, so I can just do it again.
Cool. The door is super freaking magical, unsurprisingly. Yeah, those are definitely 3 arcane glyphs on its surface.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just check.
It wouldn't be glyphs of warding, would they?
Surely not.
The abjuration, I think is what I said.
Yes,
Yeah.
abjuration. Yeah.
Strong abjuration magic.
Sounds
You also
like
get a you also get a little flicker of enchantment from one of crumbling lecterns.
Always start with the small one. I go and check out the little flicker of enchantment from the crumbling lectern. Having learnt my lesson, I use my mage hand.
You find a spell scroll jammed into one of the compartments.
Nice.
If you examine it closer, you'll realize it is a scroll of Conjure Fey.
Oh!
Ooh,
Handy.
nice.
No, don't ruin my story, Josh. I just wanting to know whether or not I'll explode if I touch them. Ooh, spell scroll. Conjure Fey. Handy. Potentially, as long as it's nice. I want a unicorn. I could have a unicorn.
No.
That's going in mine pocket. I don't need to keep the potion of giant strength. Anyone else is welcome to it, but
Actually,
I mean,
no,
I never
I'm
had
not-
it. I think Tali had it.
Mm.
Hmm. Yes, I
Those
believe
don't
Tali
touch.
does.
Don't we have to go through there?
I think I learn what kind of spell they are. I know. I can
Yeah,
sense
and it
the
was
spell. I know.
it
No,
was
I don't learn.
abjuration.
I don't know what spell. I just know what school. So abjuration, like those are abjuration-y kind of. So they are, which is a kind of keep out, fuck off kind of magic.
Do you want me to get rid of them?
I mean, you can. You're welcome to.
There's 3 of them?
So,
Yeah.
sorry, say again.
Did you say there's 3 of them?
Yep, there are 3 runes in the
Alright.
door.
I will hit the middle one with a Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
I assume I need to make a roll for that.
Let me check.
For each spell of... Yes.
I'm not saying don't do this. I'm just saying the last time we deactivated something, we unleashed a great evil upon the world, perhaps?
Yes.
Are we seeing
Good
where I'm going
point.
with this?
Yes. I'd like to make an Arcana check to see if I can translate these symbols at all before I do anything really stupid.
So we're not.
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
I think
Tali,
Pub.
I always welcome the opinion of the smartest person in most rooms.
Not me.
Okay, what was the question? The
Um,
player is fading a bit.
So there are glyphs of warding on there are glyphs on the floor that we are considering disarming. On the last time we disarmed something, it released a black dragon.
So you're asking me if we should do that?
I'm asking, we are coming in here to, if the princess is concealed or restrains, these could be what is restraining her.
Okay.
We have yet to decide if we are actually wanting to do that.
That is true. I suppose the question is there a way we can find out what the results are? Which I guess leads to the next question is, have we explored everything
Via
there
room
is?
of books.
Or should we come back to this?
There's a room of books that we are in. How many of the books are still books?
Oh, they're rotten as.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Well,
of them?
Shall we have a look and see if we can find any books that are still books?
sure. Let's do that.
He
Yeah.
asks the woman who's really good at finding shit.
Yeah, it's investigation.
Oh no. Okay. 14 plus 9.
23.
23. Yes.
And a 4 from Dolf, who helps.
There are no books in this room
Guys,
Okie
that
dokie.
can be used as
So
books.
then, honestly, Jack has been fading. So, is there any other rooms to explore? Is
This is it.
This is the last one.
oh,
So, therefore, it seems to me, as long as we are prepared to deal with the consequences, it seems we are either at a dead end or we must see what happens.
I attempt to identify the spell that the wards have.
Bless you.
bless you. Arcana
Sorry,
check?
sneezing.
I was
Yeah.
I would suggest if I can't do it, but somebody guidance you. You can guidance
Yeah.
yourself, I think.
You can, but Pavuk will give you one.
Oh, thank you. I can do that. Are you chill with me making an Arcana check there, Karen?
Sorry?
Are you chill with me making an Arcana check to figure out what these glyphs could be?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Sorry, I thought we were
Sweet.
back to the Dispel Magic again.
No, it's all good. I'll add my D4. That's a 16 plus 3 for a 19.
19 Arcana check.
Nice.
So you can't discern what the arcane glyphs mean specifically, but the way they are positioned on the door, it feels like you need to put something the same shape into the gap. They're hollows in the shape of glyphs.
I've been fooled before.
Okay, so once again we have a dilemma, which is correct. There was a dragon, and that is our fault. Probably a problem that we will have to solve later. So, unless there is some sort of lead that I am missing, this seems to be where we are. So,
Yes.
here's
Without any-
here's the one thing I will say. She has been mysteriously quiet for some time. The P word.
Yeah.
So, if I were her, and I get the feeling I sort of understand her impatience, I get the feeling that if this was directly related to her release, she would be banging on the walls by now.
Or we are doing
On
exactly
our
what she
collective
wants,
walls.
and therefore
And
does
she's
not
being
need to prompt
quiet.
us.
That is possible.
I think at this
But
point,
again,
without a
I
better
think you're
lead-
thinking like a rational person. 900 years is enough to make a person be very impatient. And she, I get the impression, was already quite an impatient person before
900
years of solitude.
If you've been in solitude for 900 years, an extra
Yes,
20
so
minutes
my
does not really
impression
mean much.
Is that she would, if we were on that track, then if I were her, I would probably be like, okay, well, you're correct though. It is entirely possible that it will do it anyway, but I don't see any other way forward right now.
No, I think you're right. Also, it occurs to me that she said to free her, we do have to fight somebody, and this could be our way to do that. Thing is, we're not getting one way or the other. This is probably the way forward. Okay.
Well,
Claus,
we
if you...
phrase it like this: if we are moving forward with this, then whatever the results are, if we decide that it is not satisfactory, we will fix the problem.
In some way or another.
Yeah.
So,
the
would you
best
like me
of our
to
abilities.
get rid of these then?
I think, especially, you said that they're actually like physical indentations, right? Not just like a glowing glyph on it, but like actual
Yeah, they're indentations.
indented symbols. I think in that case, Pavuk will just one moment. And looking at the only other place in the room that we've heard mention of with 3, is going to just up the wall to the roof where these 3 crystal like hemispheres are sticking out of the roof. And I'd like to check them and see if I can find any sign of those same symbols.
What sort of check would you like to do?
I guess perception?
Perception? Okay. Roll a perception check.
Yeah. I'll try it. Just in case. It's a 15.
As far as you can tell, these are
Just lights.
solid crystal spheres embedded in the ceiling.
Well, at the very least, this might make it easier. I'm just going to move my dancing lights, if I can, into the crystal and try to sort of diffuse some light throughout the room.
Nice.
Ooh.
Just for fun.
I mean, assuming that the lights can pass through solid matter, you can do that.
That is true. I kind of assumed, which is not necessarily the case. So if I can't, then I'll just leave them. Yeah.
And
Yeah, no, that's valid.
if they can't pass through solid objects, they can't. But
Yep,
yeah.
no, that's valid. I figured it was worth a try. I'm not gonna lie, that Candeska is still playing at me because my brain is going candescent, and so I was
Yeah.
wondering if it was something to do with the lights.
Yeah.
I do think he'll mutter the word while he's up near the lights as well to see if they respond.
The second the word passes your lips, the 3 crystal hemispheres start to glow, filling the room with a bright light. You could now read in here really comfortably.
Hell yeah! Look at us.
I
go.
would like to. I think I'm gonna say this out of character, but I'm gonna make particular eye contact with Dolf because I want to try something really quick. Just I'm gonna make significant eye contact, which is like I am bullshitting right now, but let's just see if this
Yeah.
happens. Well, actually, I've got the family, and I think this might work out better if we leave this area and don't do the thing. And I want to basically like I want to try and
Performance.
I want to basically kind of
You're
make
baiting.
it seem like I want to see if
Rage bait
this
the
is connected.
princess.
Yeah, I'm doing the equivalent of a child in a shopping center. Just like, okay, I'm leaving now.
It works like a fucking charm. Pavuk, you hear the princess's voice in your head again. And again, she's like, well, if the fox lady wants to be a coward, it doesn't mean that you have to be, Pavuk. You know, my rescue is so close now.
Okie dokie.
Please help me.
I do think Pavuk will just.
Well, the princess says we are on the right path.
That's not what I said at all.
So, okay. Well, works on children, works on princesses. Good to know. Hello.
Pavuk, could you strike down the insolent fox lady, please?
Oh, Pavuk would.
No.
Pavuk would have difficulty even if he
I was gonna
wasn't
say,
an asshole.
it'll just.
No.
No, I'm a pacifist.
Pavuk, what did she
Then
just tell
could
you
you-
to do?
Could you
Attack
passively open the door, please?
Do not open that door, Pavuk.
Yeah.
I think Pavuk is going to look to the others and just.
I understand, and I don't entirely disagree. And I don't mean for this to come out blunt, but to the best of my understanding, we're cursed to die in 2 days unless we can remove this. And this ruin was our only lead. Right? So if we don't do this, where are we going?
We need a wish spell. Pavuk, you are familiar, yes, with Christmas,
Of course.
with Santa.
It might be a little busy.
Yes, maybe, but we do have Dolf with us.
Let's just one thing. Miss Princess, I assume you can do a magical speakerphone because, believe it or not, despite my low bloodline, these people do listen to me somewhat. So you're going to have to
Tell
deal
the
with me.
fox lady I'm not speaking to her.
Okay, I see. She says she's not speaking to you.
Okay, so she is an insolent child. Understood. Second of all, Pavuk, she just told you to strike your friend down.
You only know that if Pavuk told you. She said.
I very
did.
much did.
Oh, okay.
I did, yeah. And it'll just.
Yes, thankfully, I am a being with free will and can elect to not
Okay.
do that.
Yes, you can as of now.
Okay, all right,
If we
all right,
release her,
fine.
She is magical.
Relay what I'm saying. Then I couldn't give a fuck. If you want to spend
Oh,
more
she
time
can
in your-
hear you.
I know. Okay. So, hi. He's going to relay what I say. So let's just do this the quick way, Karen, for the sake of speed. So once again, we are in a position where you want something from us, and you are not prepared to come to the table with answers or clarification of any kind. Here's the thing. I actually am not opposed to helping you. What I am opposed to is walking in to any situation blind. So, once again, you are the one that needs something as much as we do. Make an offer.
You have been stuck here for 900 years. If you treat every party that tries to help you like this, I can
Once
only
again,
imagine why.
I am not saying that I am opposed. I am saying make
Tell
an
the-
offer.
Tell the insolent fox lady I already made a very reasonable offer that if you help me free myself, I will help free you of the curse that will eventually claim your lives. I even offered to give you a charm that you could use to do so, but that wasn't good enough. So we can keep arguing about it, or you could open the door.
She says that if we get the door open for her, she will help us remove the curse.
Ask her how we got the curse in the first place, Pavuk.
I grow tired of this.
And just we'll sort of quietly sort of mutter that, but then we'll straighten himself a little more again and just
Now, Your Highness, we are amenable to help you.
Oh, yes, you're very amenable. You're all so amenable with your tedious questions. It's very simple. I am imprisoned. The book that cursed you is linked to my imprisonment by some magical means which I, not being omniscient, cannot fully explain. However, the only way to remove the curse is to help me so I may help you. So, would you like to open the door? Would you like to go home and eventually die as the curse slowly consumes you? And you all heard that.
Oh, so
I-
now she'll talk to us.
I think Pavuk just goes quiet, and there's not a facial expression to read.
I
He
can
does not
only
seem happy.
speak for myself. And I'm speaking to my friends at this point. I have many reasons for wanting to stay, but we have already released something by not understanding, and I do not feel I understand. I am prepared to seek an alternative elsewhere,
As am I.
but it may kill us. It is a vote.
Pavuk shakes
situation.
his head.
As am I.
I am.
I would.
Dolf is, I am unclear. So, I did not even read the book. But, I am cursed by it. And I don't understand why anyone would imprison this person and then have a thing that curses people unless they free her.
Nor do I.
Additionally, if we elect to leave now and find an alternative, there is a very good chance the book will eventually curse somebody else, and more will die
You make a
until
good
she
point.
is freed.
Well, we can always tell the Candlekeep to lock that book up and make sure no one ever reads it again. We have that capacity.
That is true.
We can try, but as you pointed out, you're cursed and I'm
How about I
cursed.
rephrase it this way? I'm not interested in being blackmailed by fucking anybody. How about that?
No, that's...
Mrs. Claus is just going to point to Tali, like, yeah, that.
I agree. On moral
What on
grounds.
earth does this constitute blackmail? I'm trying to help you.
I agree.
I didn't
on moral
curse you.
grounds.
Inside.
However,
Insight. Yep.
Roll it.
18.
She didn't curse you.
Filthy 20.
She didn't curse you.
I think he'll
I agree on moral grounds,
talking to Tali.
but I think that if this is something that is incredibly dangerous, the Candlekeep will also be equipped to handle that, and they will be considerably less equipped if the four of us die without telling them what's going on. I think that the risk is outweighed by the reward.
As another point, there is another way of getting information. Princess, it is accurate if we open the door you are free, or it is accurate that we open the door and then we find the Scrivener who we are obliged to kill before you are free.
The latter.
So we can still talk to the Scrivener. If we open the door.
Answer me.
Which would mean more information.
I do like information. Answer me this, princess. Are you intentionally unlikable? Or is that just your personality?
This is not helping, I thinking, Mrs. Claus.
From one unlikable woman to another.
I am not required to be liked by the likes of you.
I appreciate that and I respect it. However, you may require to be at least respected by the likes of us, considering we are the ones holding your fate in our hands.
You're
And
also
she
the ones that are
ours.
cursed and going to die, so, you know.
Yeah, it's happened to me many a time.
Alright, I would say we open it.
I would agree.
Worst case scenario, we have to...
We don't
Talk to
kill
the-
Scrivener and we
Yeah.
make our peace.
Much as I appreciate the frustration, I don't think that operating from a place of spite is going to win anybody anything here.
Tell her that, pointing at the door.
I'm telling both of you that.
And you hear a bit of frustration creep into Pavuk's voice for the first time.
Please, it's Christmas. Let's just solve this.
It's
Dolf?
not.
Dolph pulls out a finely wrapped present and hands it to Pavuk. Or later, you can put it under your tree.
Thank you. I will.
And you'll see him kind of just one leg reaches back, another unzips the bag, and he sort of stashes it.
Is it mittens? I need to know. Did you make 8 mittens just in
Oh
case?
my god, it is now. It was gonna be a wooden train. No, it's totally fucking mittens.
Wait,
Anyway,
really quickly though. The princess did ask you to strike down Tali. Pavuk, we need to be sure that she's not going to just kill us.
Either way, I think Dolph is correct. The only lead we currently have lies with the Scrivener. And
Yes.
if it turns out that let's just see what we see.
Let's do it.
At this
I am
point,
a
we've got the same amount to lose as we did before we opened the door at this stage.
Crack it
I am
open,
ex-
would you, Pavuk?
yes. And I am a difficult man to persuade, unless I want to be. But more importantly, I don't believe that was coming from a genuine place of threat so much as spite.
right.
You seem to have a much better read on the princess than the rest of us here.
And Pavuk, you'll hear just in her head, just in your head, it's like, you are the best of them, Pavuk. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Pavuk just shakes his head and just
So difficult to manipulate.
I can't dispel the door.
I can.
If you would.
I
Why
will.
don't you want it? Don't we just put it down and don't we just lower the lights in? No, okay, never mind.
no, the glyphs on the door, because they're indents, we're presuming that there might be some sort of key or something, but not knowing what that is, if Mrs. Claus can just dispel it, that would work.
Okay, yeah, I misunderstood. I thought the lights in the ceiling fitted into the floor.
No, when I said the word, the lights lit up as
that's
just
all.
like now
Okay.
the reading room lights are on, but that was it.
Yes, Pavuk,
Okay,
I want to be
Let's-
clear. I'm not saying that you're going to kill Tali when we get in there.
good.
Of course not.
I would take issue with that.
She just said strike her down, as in give her a smack, by the way, just to clarify.
I very much appreciate your fervor, Mrs. Claus, but I get the feeling you have not seen me at work.
No,
I
I
don't
just
think
wouldn't
I
like-
could if I wanted to.
I would be impressed and dead, but impressed before dead.
Respect.
Okay,
Okay. I will dispel the center glyph. If it's above a 3rd level, I will have to roll for it.
Oh boy, I've been clipped.
You're gonna have to roll for it.
Excellent.
okay.
Hey, give me a minute. Dispel magic. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level on a successful spell using my spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
Here's my spellcasting ability.
That would be your wisdom, yes.
So I just use my spell attack, do I?
Yeah.
Or
But not proficiency.
Oh, okay.
so
Just your wisdom modifier.
So it's just
Ooh,
wisdom
plus
mod on a
one.
d20.
Cool. I'll just make a wisdom check then. Don't
Yeah.
fuck 'em. I'll use my inspiration.
Wow.
I am going to, if I can, give guidance. on
Yes.
this,
Appreciate.
'cause I believe it qualifies as an ability check.
Yeah, appreciate. I used my inspiration and I'll add my d4. So it's a 15. It's a 18.
18.
So it's a level 8 spell.
One would hope.
One would.
2 seconds. I'm seeking clarification.
Valid. might be a useful trick to pick up.
So there's no noticeable effect on the door. However, from behind you, you start hearing what suspiciously sounds like a creature clawing its way out of a stone wall.
Oh god.
And then heavy,
dragon?
lumbering footsteps that head unerringly towards where you are currently located. But before whatever this creature is can emerge into the room, you feel the magic of the Candlekeep descend upon you,
Balls.
wrapping you in green sparkles
Oh,
and
Scheiße.
Thank
whisking you
God.
away.
Let me how it goes.
Good luck, friends.
As Pavuk doesn't feel it.
Because is any of you staying tomorrow?
Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pavuk.
Pavuk, you get to stay. The other three of you are
Hell.
whisked away.
I get to experience prejudice again. Yay.
Fresh.
And as the teleportation magic envelops you, you feel your tattoos start to squiggle and move, and you all need to roll a charisma check, please. Your final act in this adventure.
All three of us? All four
All
of us?
three of you need to roll a
18.
charisma check.
Actually,
18?
do I need to?
No,
Okay.
you're not teleporting anywhere, so you're not being affected by
Oh, okay.
this.
Sorry, wisdom save or check?
Charisma.
A
so
charisma save.
Charisma save. I'm actually
Yes.
relatively good at those.
10.
Normally.
10?
You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Do I even want to pass this? This could be fun. But fun things, interesting things tend to happen. No, I'm going to use it. Probably going to be just as bad. It's worse. It's actually worse. I have rolled so poorly this session. The better is 11.
Oh,
11.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
And Mrs. Claus, what was your charisma check?
18.
18. You all fail.
Yeek.
Cool.
Beautiful. You feel your tattoos spread and expand further
Yeah.
as you are dragged away from your magical engagement. But that's not your problem anymore.
I mean, it's someone
Damn
else's. It
right.
might be
It's
Pavuk's.
someone else's problem now.
We'll make it
Cool.
Pavuk's problem.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, my lovely. I'm going to just sort of expedite this. Shall we do a quick one favorite moment from everybody before we make a move? Jack, would you mind starting us off, seeing as you are the sleepiest?
That might be a race. Okay, let's see. Yes. For Pavuk, I enjoyed the expedition down into the hole. One for everybody. Is that what you mean?
Oh no, I was
Yeah?
meaning just one, just to be quick.
Oh yeah. Then I'll say the Pavuk Mission Impossible dangle into a room that didn't need it at all.
Absolutely.
That was funny.
I enjoyed it nonetheless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jack, who are you? Where can we find you?
Hello, I'm Jack Squarepeg. You can find me on all the social media at Jack Squarepeg and at dungeonmasterondemand.com.au, where I'm a professional GM. So if you want anything from birthday parties to work stuff, team building things to
Funerals.
Bucks parties, it's all up and out there. Bucks parties are particularly fun. There's an adventure that I do where you take a shot when your character does. It's great.
That's fun. I like that.
Recommend it.
God.
Stealing that for the next Bucks party I have to run.
I
Cool.
can send you to the adventure. It's fun.
Oh, Jess, who the heck are you, and what was your favourite moment for the evening?
I'm Jess. I was Mrs. Claus / Snowball, very distinct for Dolf. And Dolf is the one getting my favourite moment because something about you redrawing that dragon in chalk just fucking sent me, man. I love Dolf so much. I've missed him.
It's fun to play him, yeah. Zach, who the heck are you, and where can we? And what was your favourite moment?
Hi, I'm Zach, or Renegade Chicken. You mostly find me here and occasionally on Ardana's channel, playing stuff over there. And maybe in the future, doing a little something on Jack's, depending on how things go. That'd be fun.
It's spreading.
Yes.
Infectious.
Yes, I am. with that, I'll say my favorite moment for the night. Okay, it's gonna be Mrs. Claus, and it's just going to be the unrelenting, unbudging spite, and I enjoy it so much because I know that's barely the character.
Barely.
I love you.
I love you
But,
too.
no,
And
it
I
was-
love nepotism.
It was a lot of fun. No, it was a lot of fun though. I
I get the favorite
enjoyed
moment.
it. It was good.
Yeah. But no, he's right. It is barely the character.
Karen, who the heck are you, and what was your favorite moment?
Hello, I am Karen, otherwise known as the Mother of Bunnies, a performer, a writer, internet addict, occasionally frustrated DM. I'll be back to wrap up this adventure tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully. And
Muppets.
because I am the DM, I'm going to give each of you a favorite moment. Because I can. I really enjoyed Tali's sarcastic observations about royalty judging blood. That was just so
true.
perfectly worded.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed
Real
that.
as hell.
And really speaks to Karen's inner anti-monarchist.
Oh, yes. I
Um,
feel like Tali's the first one that Mrs. Claus could actually feel like she could get along with.
Mrs. Claus, always a delight. I did enjoy you trying to chew off your own tattoo. That's absolutely what a cat would do in that situation. Pavuk, I wrote down a quote. I appreciate your clear boundaries.
Yeah,
That's helpful.
Was wonderful.
it's good.
And Dolf, I loved you giving Pavuk a Christmas present. That was so sweet.
That was lovely.
Just like, it's Christmas. It's like, have a present. That was delightful. You guys are delight. Thank you.
That wasn't what drove that. That was, not only is it Christmas, but you appreciate that it's Christmas and therefore people should be fucking nice.
What can I say? She's a bitch. She's got to head up her ass.
And I would
really
like
loved,
to put it slightly further up there.
I really loved Karen. My favorite moment was the dragon, and you being obliged to you were signaling so clearly, no, I don't want to have this conversation. And we were like, no, screw you, we want to have this conversation.
For hundreds of years. Let me the fuck out.
And yeah, I really liked the way you described how he was really restricted in his movement, wasn't able to move around. And yeah, just and destroyed everything. I really liked the knocking the teacup off from Mrs. Claus. That was perfect. I love seeing Tali in full investigator mode, like, what to kill this man? But the observation that you would absolutely bully him for drinking water out of this expensive glass.
You're so real for that.
I enjoyed Pavuk's whispering to the light source because he was like, this is stupid. And then tries it and it works. Yeah, that was great. I be Josh the Pirate, everybody. This is my channel, Courses Cove, which I run with my lovely lady wife, Karen. In fact, she will be running it tomorrow night because I have to go and watch a children's Christmas concert. Have to. I'm driving to Bridgetown to do it because I want to, but...
There's no had to about it. You opted in.
I'm also a DM for hire if you want somebody on the other side of the country. So you can also get me there. Other than that, find me here on my on my channel or on the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Scan Felspar and his little dragon Crush. We should go away from here and find somebody to raid.
Yes.
Who've we got? Zombies eat duck. Kilobits, Mike Moans. Ogres of Battenberg plus cat cam. Well, I know Jack will enjoy a cat cam, so we will drop a raid over on Mike Moans. Also kind of appropriate because we have Mrs. Claus here. Thanks very much, everybody. So throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat. Tell Mike Moans where you came from. Show them love like we always do. And we'll see you same bad time, same bad channel tomorrow evening for the last episode, hopefully, of this adventure. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, you wee scallywags! Avast for now! Whee!